All right, we are good to start. Welcome in, welcome in. We are going to be doing some chill Siege as we kick back, relax, and meme around on some Siege and see how the day's going so far. We have a lot to get into, including a lot of Renown and a lot of Alphabacks, but we'll get into that in just a second. Welcome in, of course, Mario first into the stream. Hopefully you're having a nice day so far. Welcome in, welcome in. And how we doing so far? First on the Twitch and on the YouTube as well. Hopefully the day's treating you well. How we doing? How we doing? We're going to be jumping in for some Siege. We're going to see how the games go. Unfortunately, that emote does not work, Mario. I have a new overlay. I have a new graphic thing in the corners, which I'll show in just a second. However, what I should probably explain first is how much Renown we have. We have 1,898,000 Renown. We are hoping to get to 2 million Renown in the next 12 days. Until the end of this season, the 10th of June, when Siege X releases, we are hoping to get 2 million Renown before the end of this season. And we're also hoping to get the world record for the largest alpha pack opening that has ever been streamed on Twitch and YouTube. I'm hoping to get 1,300 alpha packs, and we have 1,075. So we're hoping to get the world record for the largest pack opening, and also hoping to get 2 million Renown. And we're looking like we're going to get 1.9 million today. It looks like today will be the day that we hit 1.9 million. However, something new to the stream that I've only implemented today is in the top left corner. I now have a overlay that shows how much Renown and how much alpha packs I'm up to, and I'll try to keep that updated during the next 12 days so that we can see the progress in the top left corner. I'm still kind of tinkering with it. I'm still kind of editing things and trying to see like if the size is good and the placement and the words and all that kind of stuff. But for now, I've got the top left corner to show some progress, basically. Killer Wolves, welcome in. 1.9 today is definitely the goal. Also, Gunny, but apparently it's Wally. I don't know if I believe that, because Wally was in a basement of some sort not too long ago. I don't know if I believe that. But Wally and Killer Wolves, how are we both doing? It is nice to see you both stopping by. We'll be jumping in for some games. I'm not in the voice chat. Shit. Shit. My bad. Join and I will send you an invite. Join and I will send you an invite. My bad. Did you take over Gunny's YouTube account? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. It could be that. Could be that. But for those who are unaware, we stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. So if you are interested in watching on Twitch, the option is there. If you're interested in watching on YouTube, the option is there. The links will be in the chat. !YouTube, !Twitch. If you are interested in checking out the other side. That is not how I spell Twitch. If you're interested in checking out the other side of where I stream. Let me see. We have someone in the voice chat. Killer Wolves, how are we doing so far? Let me send you an invite.
Not prepared today, apparently.
What did you say, sorry?
I said not prepared today, are we?
A little bit. Just a little bit. I'm the long-lost cousin back from the dead. I have come for the Wally in the basement. I must take his soul. Oh no. Oh no.
No.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That doesn't sound great.
I was about to join the waiting Discord, waiting one, and I just looked. I was like, he's not in it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I might have forgotten to to join. All right. I believe we have everyone, because I don't see Wally in the waiting room. I have checked. I have double checked. Wally's not there, so I'm going to start queuing. If you tell me to stop the queue, I want it to be known that I did check in advance. I was aware. I won't be on today. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Or is that just what you say to get me into a game and then you tell me I'll be joining? But I won't be on today. I'm away on holiday. Fair enough. Fair enough. Where are you vacationing? Did you take the other Wally with you? Are both Wallies on vacation? I hope the other Wally's okay. But where are you heading? Where are you going to? Okay, don't give like exact details, but you know what I mean.
Give exact details.
I want the exact address.
I'm a show up.
So I'm getting a real bug with Windows. I probably need to reset my PC. I tried opening Photoshop to edit my thumbnail for YouTube, and it takes 5 minutes to load. And then I tried opening Paint, and it takes 5 minutes to open. And if I open multiple paints, I'm still getting them to open after the stream has started. Like, I stopped opening Paint like 20 minutes ago, but they've just queued. Like, why the fuck is it taking 20 minutes to open 4 Paint windows? Like, I think I got to reset my PC, but I've already started stream. So I think I'll do that after stream finishes. I don't know why programs are taking fucking 5 minutes to load, but it is a weird option. Hopefully I don't have to reset Siege, because if I got to restart my game, we're fucking done. We're gone. It's over.
It's over, man.
It takes a few minutes to
Well,
mix
if
the
it
paint.
does-
It does take a few minutes. That is true. Goose, welcome in. How are we doing so far?
If it does do the thing where you have to restart it, you just do it straight up after the first match.
That'd be the best idea. Let me see. You must follow the law. Went to Movie World and Wet and Wild on the group chat. Nice.
Okay, well, I'm coming to you right now. I know where you are.
We know exact location. Wet and Wild is located on 6/11 Aurora Street, Queensland. Some fucking weird. Some fucking weird address.
I just know how to get there.
Nah, trust it's definitely Aurora Street. I totally looked it up before the stream started. I know these things. Definitely. Watch out for ginormous toes. That is true. That is true.
The toads don't get that big.
But Gosling's 1 month birthday today. Nice. Very glad to hear. Progress is going well, I'm assuming. Progress is going well. Glad to hear, of course. Thankfully, I got my mute in time. I had to sneeze there. What happened? Oh, ginormous toes is in the game? Oh no. We have a ginormous toes. Oh my god, there's a worse name. I shouldn't have looked at the leaderboard. What the fuck? What the fuck? Hang on, let me...
10 seconds to go.
What the fuck? Oh, yeah, I've got my R6 tracker open so I can actually look at his name without fucking showing the stream. Jesus Christ.
Located a bomb. Make your way.
Some people are fucking weirdos, I swear to God.
Oh, we have one on our team and one on their team. Oh my god.
Yeah. I don't think one of our team's as bad. Let me just double check.
It's a
Yeah,
bit,
no, it's not. Yeah, it's yeah, still. But the main one's on their team. Oh, I knew that would happen, but I thought I could get on my drone at least. Fuck. Why do I have not a HUD? Why is my HUD gone? Why has my HUD disappeared? What? Okay. That's an interesting kill
I
cam.
had a very, very weird rank game earlier.
What happened?
We were on border, we were upstairs, and we were defending.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, and it was, they thought it was a good idea to rush in with Glaz, Monty, and I don't know what the other three. I think the other three were different every time.
Nice.
But the Glaz got me first in the first part, and I didn't know how he knew that I was up there. I was up on the little hard to get to spot now.
Mm-hmm.
And I got up there, and I was sitting up there. There was no drones, nothing, and he smokes it and instantly shooting at me through the wall.
That's kind of him.
The window, and I was like, okay, that's... Oh, well, whatever. And then the second round, he tries to do the same thing, but I've got a mirror, and I'm like, this ain't happening this time, buddy. Peeked him around the corner and just...
Outplayed.
Just point and click there.
Well,
Well, they did the same push. Same characters, and everything, but
Friendly drone
they
deployed.
they did the
Op
same
4 is
push,
deployed to
so
location.
we were expecting it,
Nice, nice, nice.
and it's just they obviously thought, oh, we did it once, we can do it again.
I'll be back in a second.
Alright.
He's getting there. Hopefully, he'll be home by 3-month birthday. It's good news considering it's still before he was born. I mean, a little bit. A little bit. Yeah, just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit early. Gonna have a big party for that one. Never been big on month birthday parties, but I think this one qualifies. Definitely. Given the circumstance. 100%. 100%. 100%. Alright. Oh, dang it. They're gonna do the same run out though, so maybe I don't go there. Although the person left the game already, didn't they? It was the vigil, so maybe they wouldn't do the run out because they've already left. I'll still drone yellow instead though, because it's probably better for my safety. There's a Legion mine. We already know there's got a Legion though.
Ella's roaming.
You must recover.
Ella is roaming. This is news to me.
First floor.
I never
first
expected
floor,
she would do that.
Stairs.
Wait, first floor stairs?
Yeah, spiral stairs. She's at front door now.
Like you mean front door?
Yeah, front door. Well, she didn't even take any
You were
damage,
right.
but just-
She's one above me, right? Yeah, she did. I don't know where this guy's gonna pick from. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, he's down below again!
That's
How
what
the
that,
fuck did he get there so quickly? How dare he?
I think that's what that that charge was that we heard.
Hang on,
the
hang on.
explosion.
There's a guy on the enemy team called Ginormous Toes, and the guy who just talked in game chat is named Toenail. Should Toenail and Ginormous Toes be squatted together rather than versus each other?
That'd be funny.
He's singing the I Like to Move It song. I feel like Ginormous Toes and Toenails should probably be squatted, not having to kill each other. This seems a bit unfair for them. Garage.
Did
Do
you
I-
say he's singing the Move It
The Move It song. I don't know what it's officially called, but yeah.
Yeah, I think it's called I Like to Move It. I think
Oh,
that's
okay.
the actual name. I think that's the actual name for it.
Fair enough. Come
Yes, I actually have
on.
that song in my playlist too.
Was it
Somewhere.
specially made for that show? I'm trying to think, did that song exist
The
before that? Or was it
Madagascar-
literally the Madagascar?
Be
I
ready
think
to
it-
eliminate hostiles.
No, I don't remember.
I don't think it was made for that show, right? Like it was just something that the guy fucking sang, I'm pretty sure. But kind of curious to know. Like, was that actually invented, basically? I don't know if invented the right word, but, you know, made for that thing.
Yeah, I actually have no clue.
With my expert analysis of the situation, I'm going to say yes. Yes to what? I don't know.
Located by Op 4.
To all of it.
Yes to all of it. But also no to one of the things. Which one? I don't know. Get rid of these boxes. Why does my game feel like it's...
Also be careful,
so
they
stuttery.
might not
Oh,
be in
no.
the garage.
The Scopos has a shell in CEO top floor. Interesting. That's a flank right there. Where's the drone? The drone was over there, right? Oh, I should have leaned to the right. There's one on the breach left side. Striker. I should have just leaned to the right side. One bottom spiral.
Oh, I got shot in the
Oh.
back by
Bottom
no.
spiral. That's where he's looking. Never mind. I thought Sora was behind him. Fair enough.
Bomb diffuser in.
So, diffuser planted. There's one in kitchen. They probably know he's approaching because of that mirror. They definitely know. They definitely know. One coming spiral. Okay, yep.
Mission failed. All friendlies have been
Feels bad. It would help if my game was not stuttering. Let me close some Google Chrome tabs. Let me
might
close
be
some
an issue.
tabs.
Why does somebody not know how to flush the toilet after they've had a shit? Disgusting!
Angel Raven Rose, thank you much for the follow. It is very much appreciated. Hopefully you're having a nice day so far. Welcome in, of course. Do you play Siege? I would be interested to know. But thank you much for that follow, of course. Always very much appreciated. We earned 233 renown for that game. Let's add a horrible KD myself. Horrible game. 898. Let me update the graph. 898. What was it? 665. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, we might have to do the ad break. Hang on, I might have to cancel the queue when we get back into the lobby, because I might have to run the ad break now before the game starts. Let me quickly update the graph. There we go. Did I get an alpha pack from that? I did not. Okay. Really quickly, we'll do an ad break because it needs to play before the game starts. If you want to skip the ads, of course, you can subscribe on Twitch with an Amazon Prime subscription. It is completely free. Or you can head over to the YouTube channel because the YouTube channel does not have any ad breaks. We'll be right back after these short messages. Okay, we are good. Let me alter my privacy settings. Perfect. All right, we shall see what map we get into. I'm hoping for something a little bit better than Consulate, hopefully. Because Consulate, I don't particularly like these days, even though I used to love the map. How they've massacred my boy.
Can be okay. All I can say is on Consulate a little while ago, I was playing with a friend, with some friends, and we were in basement because I think we were playing ranked when this happened, and they were going through trying to get to garage, and I think there was like 2 hard breaches, and someone tried to throw C4 out of the top of the reinforcement basement, and it didn't work.
Oh no.
Yeah. And it didn't kill anyone. Didn't kill anyone of us either. And then someone else was just like, they're not expecting a second, and gets a kill.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was just like, oh, they're not expecting a third.
Oh.
They were not expecting the third.
Fair enough.
Or the second.
Got to keep them on guard.
Keep them on their toes.
Any challenges? Oh yeah, go ahead.
No, only the battle pass ones.
Yeah, I go ahead quickly.
Yeah. So what happened was one of their teammates that after watching their team die, just sat in the corner going, "I'm just waiting for the 4th." He just sat there the whole time.
He's just waiting for a mate.
Yeah, and then he was the last person, which is funny. And then I'm guessing we had a drone or something, or they seen him. He just said he's sitting out there on the right side of the breach, just sitting there. Someone jumps out and he's just sitting there, and then he starts moving as soon as he sees someone. The whole time he was just sitting there. It's like, what the hell?
Quickly, let me check challenges. So we have poison 5 opponents with legions, goo mines, or smoke canisters. So basically, traps, basically, with legion and smoke. Eliminate 40 opponents, that'll happen by default. And then 3 handgun kills. And then I still need the flashbang kills because I've not been focusing on those. Meanwhile, I need to do all of the Ubisoft Connect challenges still. I've not done any of them, basically. So basically the same challenges I had as last night, except getting smoke and Legion traps.
Yeah, I've got a couple. I've got to get, was it 15 headshots for one challenge. Got to do the smoke thing from one of the previous weeks. Because I haven't been playing Legion or smoke, I haven't been getting anything.
Quickly,
Gotta
what
get
site are they?
repels.
Green. Green. That's not great.
Google's talking to me. I wasn't talking to you. What the hell's going
You
on there?
might have said something. You might have said the word accidentally. I won't repeat it because everyone's home assistants will flare up the moment I say something. But you probably said the magic word.
Really? Yeah, I probably did. But there's no internet to it right now.
I know in the past if I've said seriously, it counts as Apple and it activates the S word assistant from iPhones, which I will not repeat because people will get angry at their fucking phones getting triggered and stuff. But if I do say seriously, sometimes it does work occasionally.
10 seconds before insertion.
Green, that's right, fuck.
Just be like,
Insertion in 5
hey
seconds.
Siri.
80,000 people have just gotten very disappointed hearing their phones ding.
Their phones just go, how can I help you?
Oh, hi there, Cav. There's a Cav upstairs.
Not about right.
Drone active.
Not seeing where she went. There's a Cav upstairs, yellow stairs. Oh, there she is. There she is. What was that?
Oh, I just seen her run past me.
Where was she?
She's down here.
Oh, Cav is apparently here.
No, well, she's dead now.
Feels bad. I might throw a drone down there.
Online.
And, oh, there's a person under the thing. Fucking got flashed myself, really.
Ow.
Got castle.
There's a cap can.
Someone's
sitting in
above,
the
that's
corner
someone else's
of,
friend.
Reptile hallway.
Planting. Not planting. Planting again. On my last live, what? Someone's above me.
Diffuser is online and active.
Horrible.
Outstanding.
No, he was in Reptile, so he'll be coming from other bomb site.
No oh, hi there. Horrible aim from me.
Or neutralized.
Actually
He
garbage.
actually
Actually garbage.
probably-
Oh,
killed him.
I got the kill, but I don't think I deserved it. I don't think I deserved it. We got there in the end. It also doesn't help that I didn't know the person who was covering me died. I got a 4K that round? What the fuck? I didn't deserve a 4K there.
He got killed right behind you. As soon as you killed that person, he died at the same time.
So I didn't notice that
Literally
the person
traded
covering died, but also he's text and voice muted, so he can't even give me callouts. I didn't realize that he was muted because he's been a bad person apparently.
What
Interesting.
he did. I've played with Nexus before, and he didn't have that. What did he do in the last time since he played?
10
Jeez.
seconds to insertion.
He probably said a mildly bad word that Ubisoft took out of context, as the moderation does these days. Sadly.
You've located a
Someone else typed the word goon and it goes through. I type the word goon and it gets caught when I get automatically moderated for it. It's a unfortunate system sometimes. It's for the better though. It definitely is for the better.
It's a bit-
But does have some
works, but it also
slight
doesn't.
differences. Yeah. One's in the showers, Doc. There's also someone in yellow stairs. I will read that in a second, Mario. Still yellow stairs, one person. Captain
I'm trying to
traps.
get my grapple film, but I only need one.
Oh, come on! He walked through right as I was hacking the Capkins. That's so unfortunate. Got that kill though. Saw him prone. I would have got the Valkyrie dead.
Are they both on site?
I have no idea, but I'm gonna go for a plant.
Sorry.
4 last
It was Cat Can.
I didn't see him.
I like how
I didn't see the
I
person.
seen you look at him. I seen you look at him and look away, and I was like, wait, that was Cat Can. And then he walks around at the same time, like you didn't see him.
Oh no.
That was funny. Watch that on replay, you'll probably see that.
It was pretty loud too, so I see the come on. Yeah, I hacked the Capkin traps right as the Valkyrie walked through them, and they didn't kill the fucking Valkyrie. I was so disappointed. I'm sure I told you the story about what happened to Bad Donkey when someone in the VC said Google Assistant word. He didn't know at the time, but actually did an Amazon order online, and the order had already been dispatched by the time that he ended stream, and he actually saw the email about his order being out for delivery. He ended up with 2 pounds of Reese's Cup chocolate.
Be ready to engage Op 4.
I wouldn't even be mad.
Oh no!
That's hilarious.
Hang on, I don't know American weightage. How much is 2 pounds? 2 pounds of Reese's Cups.
About 4 kilos, around 4 kilos.
That sounds like a lot. That sounds like a lot.
It is a lot. It is.
That's like $30 or something, right? Surely?
4 is located.
Oh,
Sounds like a lot of choice. Sounds like a lot.
it depends on what it is. If it's the small ones, that's a lot. If it's the big ones, it's not that much.
Fair enough. I agree, I agree, Goose. Disgusting. As a person who doesn't eat Reese's Cups, because I'm not a peanut butter person, I agree. Not 4 kilograms, might be 1 kilogram. Okay. Even a kilogram of peanut butter. Like,
Yeah.
How much is
I
that?
think I might have done the math wrong. I think I reversed the math. I think it's
that's fine. That's fine.
that's right. Yeah. I went 2 to 1, not 1 to do. Oh.
Wait, is someone here? Hearing someone on the door. I swear to God.
Sounds like someone's upstairs, but oh
I'm hearing weird noises.
yeah.
Can I vault? No,
I
I
heard a
can't.
buzzer going off.
Just reposition, not in my
I don't know
chair
what that
properly.
was.
Okay. Feels bad for the Amaro, I think that was, right? Someone here?
Possibly.
No, it's reinforced. Or barricaded. Oh, look, fucking, there's a sledger! It's actually yellow stairs. 2 people, actually, yellow stairs. Oh!
Oh,
Thatcher and Blackbeard. Oh, come on, Mirror. No, Rusty.
yeah. I wanted to get him, but he was right there.
You could pre-fire through the wall. Okay, you got the C4. Okay, we recovered it. We recovered it.
I got the main.
You got the
person.
Blackbeard. That's all that matters.
I got the main person. That's the one I was concerned about. I could have shot him through the wall, but I didn't. I was just going, oh fuck, I don't want him to know that I'm there for a second. I want him to walk in and not notice, but
Yeah, you gotta pre-fire through the mirrors. Pen Luffy coming in with the lurk. They've also paid the tax man. It's very much appreciated. the IRS is very much appreciated, even though the IRS doesn't even exist in Australia. But thank you very much for the lurk. We'll catch us soon, Pin and Luffy. Thank you very much. How much Renown did I get for that? 600. Oh, let's go. I hit 1,899,000. Let's go. Let's go. Hang on. How many kills did I have? I went 8-1. What the fuck? I went 8-1. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah. Yeah, that last round was the only time you died.
Let me look at my... I got 4 kills the first round, I got 3 kills the second round, and I got 1 kill the third round. Reverse ace. Less kills every round it goes on. 1,899,000. 99. And then let me update the counter. I am 800 Renown away from 1.9 million.
So 2 games, roughly.
Yes, 2 games. It was huge though he had it on stream since it had already dispatched. He couldn't even cancel the order, so needless to say, people would often in VC say, hey Google Assistant, to see if they could make it happen again. Oh no. Yeah, I remember,
I wouldn't even try doing it again. He'd probably disable it before each stream.
The Reese's Cup was the same as Gosling. Holy fuck, Jesus. I remember, it's probably rage bait, but I remember a streamer was doing a sleep stream and he had TTS enabled on a speaker.
Yeah.
So he would just have viewers sending in donos saying, hey, assistant name, buy 1,000 iPhones or buy 1,000 iPhone 12s or something. And it was like hundreds of thousands of dollars of purchases. And the guy had to like keep waking up and going, no, don't do that, don't do that. It was probably rage bait. I'm assuming he was putting it on, but like hilarious still.
There was one before that I used to watch. He did it, and it was when he did it, they asked what his location was.
Oh yeah, yep. What's my location?
He had to move houses. Because of that,
no!
And then he disabled the location thing, so it didn't give a rough area. It just gave you like the state, and that was it.
That's rough. Yeah, it just gives your address out. Fuck that. Fuck that.
He didn't get to catch it in time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I don't have any of those assistant things. That I have, I'm not going to say the names because it'll trigger stuff for people, but I don't have any of that. The closest I've got is my iPhone, and it does have that, but it can't order things online, thankfully. It can't give my address at a moment's notice, thankfully. I don't have any of that on there, so I won't get caught out by that stuff, thankfully. But yeah, I'm not into the whole Google Assistant pod things and all that kind of stuff. That's full on 100%. 100%.
Yup.
What did we get? Oh, we have a 1% chance of winning. What the fuck? Oh, we got some doo-doo teammates, clearly. One guy's got a 0.2 KD. I am the only person with a positive KD in this lobby. Everyone else has a negative KD, apparently.
I'm very close. I'm 0.9.
0.6 according to this tracker, but yeah.
That would be like all over, all up.
And then they've got someone with a 2.2, a 1.3, a 1.2. They've got one person with a 0.9. So this will be an interesting game. Let's see if we get slaughtered.
What is this lobby? Why are we versing
I don't know.
These people?
We shall see how long it takes for us to get slaughtered. I reckon it'll be 5 minutes.
Yeah, roughly.
Give or take a minute. Technically, if we're going to get destroyed, I'd rather get destroyed 3-0 than have a comeback game that takes 20 minutes for me to earn the exact same amount of renown. Because you earn almost the same. You get a little bit more for the failures. if you know, got a couple kills here and there. But, you know, if it's going to be a loss, I'd rather the loss be quick than be extended. I got a spare Malusi. Put it here, I guess. Let's hope they look at the tracker and they also have a false sense of hope. Maybe. That is our only hope. They get overconfident. That could work.
Nope. There's one over the engine side.
What's he doing?
I don't know. I just seen a drone.
Can you DM me when you get a chance? Got a question for you. Can't find your Discord anymore. Mario, can you check if they're in the Discord? Oh, what the fuck? I definitely can. However, you might already be in the Discord without realizing it as well. But I definitely can. Or the Discord link is there as well if you want to join that. But I definitely can. No worries.
Oh, come on. Really, Maverick? You had to shoot my dead body? Really? There's two down there. Oh.
That guy's insane. And to be fair, I had like horrible recoil control. There is a person on the end of the kitchen hallway, and then I got nothing else in cams, so that's lovely.
Yeah, I know one's above. Bye, Buck.
But Unkbunkty, want to welcome in, of course. If you want to join the Discord, the option is there, of course. You may already be a part of it. If not, I think that link will actually lead you to the channels. But if not, I can also DM you on Twitch. That is all good. I'll have to do that after stream finishes, though. But hopefully the day's treating you well, mate. Welcome in, of course. How we doing? Never mind, I found it. Gotcha. No worries. I'll have to check it after Discord, but can do. Hopefully the day's been treating you well so far. Welcome in, of course. We're doing some Siege, memeing around, kicking back and relaxing. Hoping to get a world record for the largest alpha pack opening that has ever been streamed on Twitch and YouTube. We're getting very, very close. Very close. Stream has been good. We have... I got like 8-1 last game, and I have no idea how the fuck I did it. But now we're versing some sweats, apparently, because not a single person on my team apart from me has a positive KD. And then they've got like 2 point KD, 2.5 KD, like it's a bit of an unmatched game. We'll see how long it takes for us to get destroyed. I'm expecting it'll be a pretty easy game for them. But we will give it our best. Reticle color, white, 1%. So the lowest I can set the reticles to are 50%. However, oh, fuck. I can definitely do it, but the lowest I can set it to is 50 for the challenge. But I can definitely do that still, and also do the blackout as well. So put that on 50. Oh, that already looks garbage. Okay, lovely. Lovely. Do I jump out? Nope. I want it non-existent. Yeah, we have a cap on it so that people can't go too low, because I'm expecting that people would redeem that, so we have a cap that you can't go below 50%. Unless you were to redeem like an actual ban action, like if you redeem like a proper in-game ban action, kind of like handicap thing, then it could be done. But for the normal reticle color redemptions, not so much. So we have reticle, and I have ban. I'll start those 2 timers now, so that I'm reminded once they've turned off. Do we know where the last person is? Do we have anything on this guy? Am I muted? I might be muted. Do we know where this guy is? Oh, where did he die from? Okay, there he is.
Oh. He's on,
Never mind. The Ella gets it. The Ella gets it. Butterfrey, welcome in. I got new glasses. Nice. Nice. Hopefully it definitely
see-
helps you to see. If
Can you
it
see
doesn't help
clearly
you,
now?
if it doesn't help you, then I think you got the wrong pair. But nice. How we doing? Do I go Brava? I think I do.
Right. Indian storage and stuff.
What did I miss? Reticle white 50% must play with a white reticle 50% of passive 15 minutes, and then blackout must turn the ring light off for 15 minutes. Can Sassy survive it? Will I survive? I do not know. These glasses make me look more feminine, and it really fits nicely. Also get to see sharp as heck again. Nice. I mean, if you have glasses that don't help you, then I think there's a problem. So it's glad to hear that they are working as intended. Because otherwise, I think you got a problem.
You might have to go.
Might have to go back and give another pair.
10 seconds to go.
Or a refund or something. Do they do refunds? I don't know. I don't know.
I don't think they do refunds. I think they just
Tune
give you
them,
the right glass.
maybe? I don't know.
Proceed to bomb's location and defuse it.
You guys are dog shit. I want my money back. So honestly, a white reticle on yacht is actually probably worse than normal because it's all fucking snow. It's worse than any other map. Maybe cafe, but that's not as bad because it's not snowy in the cafe map. Someone's on a ladder. Is there a ladder over here?
I heard running.
I heard a ladder. Maybe I'm wrong. I might have misheard. Oh no, that went way too far. Okay, this is clear. I guess I'll just drop down.
Is no longer in your possession.
I'm hearing noises that I'm not expecting though.
I keep hearing running.
Yeah. No, I was trying to think if he was going to be in the corner or not. Bandit engine hallway. Nice try.
Oh, I got shot from behind.
Nice try.
Oh no, from underneath.
Let me see. They're a little purple reddish with gold-like finishes. Nice. Howdy there, my favourite Australians. I have stream muted and won't be here long. It's all good. Clash main. Hopefully the day's treating you well, even if you can't hear me properly. Hopefully the day's treating you well so far. Welcome in. My favourite streamers are Australian. I mean, I'm glad to hear, because I am Australian, if you have not heard. So it'd worry me if your favourite streamers were not Australian, because that means I'm not your favourite streamer, and then we've got a problem. So I'm glad to hear.
I have multiple favorite streamers.
As long as they're Australian, it's okay, because it means I'm there as well.
One of them is.
One of them! Okay, I'm not liking these chances. I'm not liking these odds.
You're the only. Wait.
I'm not liking these odds.
5 seconds.
There's 2 Australian streamers I know.
Slightly better odds, but I don't know about this. Still a bit sketchy.
You're on the list. I don't know what you're on about.
A little bit sketchy still. Got to compete with someone else for a 50-50 chance. I don't know if I like that.
Well, the other one hasn't streamed in so long. I don't.
Okay, well then that means by default it's me.
Yeah. I don't know why they're not streaming, but
If they're like me, then you have a chair for 6 or 9 months. That's why I had to take a 9-month break. I didn't have a chair to stream. Oh, that's open. Fuck. I've seen a redemption come through, and I already don't like the look of it. But I'll read it in a second. That's a claymore. That's a shotgun. That's a dock. That's a person shooting me. That's an impact grenade. Oh, Jesus. It's very convenient to watch Aussie streamers since they're live when I'm awake. I mean, yeah, the daytime time zones kind of definitely help.
Now secure.
It also helps that I stream quite late nights. Oh. I think he's like half. I think he's got to be like half HP. I stream late nights because it makes the most sense for most people coming into the stream. Nomad, her first weapon, nothing but a laser sight and a horizontal
What? I
grip.
couldn't even see them.
What?
Damn, Frost is being a sneaky bitch.
Okay, so Nomad Redemption, only using her first weapon. What is her first weapon? Is the first weapon the ARX?
She's had both the whole since launch.
No, but like the one first up in the menu.
No, the AK.
Oh, the AK's first. Nothing but a laser sight and horizontal grip. We've got a problem. She doesn't have a grip. She doesn't have a laser sight. We got a problem here. Oh, okay, now we have the laser, but there's no grip attachment. I can't put a grip on. And I'm assuming I can't use black ice. Does black ice count? Can I or not?
10 seconds before insertion.
I'm gonna assume not. God damn it. I want my black ice.
Located a bomb.
He said no attachments. He didn't see skin.
Well, I mean, normally these days he redeems no skins either. Can he use black ice? I really took it off. I have many, many issues with this redemption. I hate this. This is terrible. Oh, it's Virgil that says no skins. Fuck. I could have kept my black ice on. No. I've made a... Ah, there's a person there. No.
He tried to bolt it back up.
He tried.
Oh god.
Usually Aussie morning streams are my evening and your late nights are my mornings and middays. Time zones are confusing. I hate time zones. Can we just all move to one country, please? Can we all live in the same spot? Let's just all go back to the year 100. That'd be nice. I'd have to go now, but I should be back before stream ends. Hopefully, that's right. It's summer break for you guys. For those in the northern hemisphere, it is
That was delayed.
already summer break here. It's still a month and a half out. Oh, I want my black eyes. I miss it already.
Oh. That was different.
I'm going through withdrawals. Unite under a single country. We should call it Goose-topia. I don't know if I like the name. I might be a little bit biased towards someone. What about if we call it Sastopia? Because no one is called Sass. You know what I mean? There is no one on the earth called Sass. So we'll call it Sastopia. That sounds like it's balanced and fair. Alright, so the lion, I'm not getting a lot of confidence from where they're aiming. I'm getting brand new to game, doesn't know where to peek kind of thing. What level is this person?
I don't know if he knows what.
Okay, this is the 0.2 KD person. That makes sense. It's the 0.2 KD, so that makes a lot of sense. You got my vote, but can we call it Audacious Sass?
Eliminated all friendly.
I don't think
We'll,
he knows what a mirror is.
We'll have to get back on that. We'll have to get back to you on that. Yep. Goose-topia has officially declared war on the rebellious. Goose-topia has officially declared war on the rebellious kingdom of Sastopia. Hey, you didn't spell Sass right. It's 2 S's. Get your name right. Why does this feel like
So they're not raging war on you,
Hearts
they're
of
raging on
Iron
another
or
Sass.
what's the other one? Fuck. Hearts of Iron, and what's the second one that's the fucking declare war with different countries? What is it? Age of Empires. Age of Empires. We refuse to acknowledge your spelling. But my spelling is superior. Butterland will remain neutral in this conflict. It's like every country is just declaring war immediately. Just like Hearts of Iron and just like Age of Empires. true to the fucking thing. Oh, God. Butterland's neutrality will be on it. Oh, Jesus. So much for uniting under one country. Yeah, I don't think this has worked the way it was supposed to. This is how global relations work in real life too. Oh, my overlays are fucked. Let me fix that. Yeah, this is how global relations always feel. Let's all come together. I love that idea. Let's just change this one thing. No. Declare war. Realistically accurate. Oh, fuck, we got the ad break. I should do that break. Fuck. I forgot about that. We'll quickly do an ad break. We'll be right back after these short messages. Of course, if you want to skip the ads, then you can subscribe on Twitch with an Amazon Prime subscription. It is completely free. Or you can head over to the YouTube channel because there is no ad breaks over there. We'll be right back after these short messages. Okay. We are back. I should say I'm back to talking. Let me see. We open our borders for refugees from either side of the war. Lasted a whole 3 seconds. I declare war on borders. Oh no. Oh no. Imagine getting ads. I do agree. I gotta update the overlay. That's true. That is true. Thank you, Mario. How much renown do we have? But that is true. Oh, we got 530. So 530. And then we go into here, we click this button, we paste over the top of that, and then it's been updated. So now we have more renown on there, and did I get an alpha pack for that? I did not get an alpha pack. So, cool. What did the bookstore do to you? Borders was a major chain of bookstores, by the way. I didn't know that. I did not know that. I'm less than 150 pages away from being able to start my new book. Ooh, nice. Is that the one you were posting about in Discord? Alright, ad break has finished. Welcome back for those who have just returned. We also got a game on Favela. What a great map that I certainly enjoy a lot.
Hey,
you could say.
Hey, look who we've got on our team.
Ginormous toes! Let's go.
2 games later. Ooh,
but
hey,
where's
look,
the
it's this guy again.
toenails? Where's the toenails?
Wasn't Alpha Girl with in that game as well?
Yes. I believe so. They might be cute.
There might be, yeah.
No one really out of the ordinary here. Looks like mostly an even game. 1.8 KD on our team. 1.3 on theirs. It's pretty much an even game. I have had my timers go off, which means I can turn my ring light back on. And I can actually go back to my normal reticle color. Oh my god. There we go. Nice. I'm actually slowly turning down my reticle colors. I normally used to run 100% red, but I'm noticing with holding pixel peaks and holding pixel angles, the red reticle is kind of covering a lot of small heads in the distance. So I've been toying with having my opacity around like 70%. Because it kind of blends in into the background a little bit. Just a tiny bit. That was a horrible peek from me. Not sure why I did that. Welcome back from those annoying ads. Did you know, chat, if you watch on YouTube, you can still be here while ads are going on Twitch. That is true. That is true. For those who don't want to sub, of course, you can listen to the YouTube while you talk on the Twitch. It is the best of both worlds. There's a Monty on trash suit stairs.
You know what?
And there's also a Brava there as well. I got a kill assist on the Ash. I didn't even think I hit that person. Nice, Lion dead. I think there was a Brava on Rook stairs. Trash shoot stairs. That might be the Brava. No, it was not.
Kelly.
I mean, maybe it wasn't a Brava. I just thought, oh, it's a Zofia. She is west side. Yep, right there. Oh, on Jaeger's door. Jaeger's door. In with Jaeger. Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
I didn't even see anyone. I heard people, didn't see anyone.
Just the Nomad left to finish? Yes, just the Nomad left. We'll get to that on attack. I prefer Cyan Reticle. Not much in game design uses Cyan, so your Reticle is always easy to distinguish. I mean, that is true, but I like red just because it's realistic. I feel like if I use light blue / turquoise, it depends really. I don't really have a Cyan, but it's close enough. I don't know, I feel like it doesn't look natural enough. Whereas I prefer it to look as natural as possible, while still being viable. So, that's why I normally stick with red. Do we get the same bomb site second time? What the fuck? We actually got the same bomb site a second time. How does that work? Normally it's supposed to lock it in quick match.
10 seconds to insertion.
I don't understand why it's given us this map twice.
5 seconds left.
However, there is an Ash that's probably going to jump through here, so
Op 4 has located a bomb.
I'm going to put this here, because I'm expecting Ash to jump through that window. Cyan / light blue gives the same vibes. It kind of does. I don't know, it doesn't feel real to me, damn it, you know what I mean? Like, kind of want something a little bit believable. I don't know. It's just my weird mind. There is a person inside Amaru. That is unfortunate.
No, I'm
Monty and Amaru
stuck
on
at
site.
Thing.
Friendly, last operator standing.
Oh, you got removed from the game.
Mission failed.
Oh, I just got kicked. Yep.
I believe that'd be the ping.
Why Yes.
I believe that'd be the ping. Unfortunate.
He jumped up to like 6,000.
Once this game finishes, I'll send you an invite. Do you need to like reset your router or anything? Maybe that could be why.
I shouldn't have to worry about that. I'm using my phone.
Got a dip. Got an appointment coming up in 10 minutes. No worries. We appreciate you stopping by. No worries. We'll see you when you get another chance to come by. We'll catch you next time. Have a good night. Or good day for you, actually.
Friendly drone deployed.
We'll catch you next time.
Op 4 is reinforcing its location.
So there, what site are they? Schoolyard. I mean, that's where I'm spawning. Fuck. Storage and coin. That's the same bomb site we were defending, right? If I'm not mistaken. Oh, Nomad. Fuck,
Yeah,
Nomad.
sure.
Nomad. Yeah.
Before insertion.
I just remembered Nomad.
5 seconds before insertion.
There's a dock there. We don't know where that person is, though. Do I push from the stairs?
Bomb's
I
located.
think I do.
Use it.
Oh, I forgot about the pistol. This pistol sucks. Never been a fan of this pistol. I don't know if I like that. Not a fan of where this window is. Okay, well he jumped in. Got someone.
Op 4 last stop standing.
I'm gonna go for a plant. Oh, never mind. Don't even need to. Don't even need to. Nice, nice, nice. And we'll do one more Nomad because I didn't really got a good chance the first time I did it. So we'll do one more Nomad. Just because I'd like to actually get around to play her compared to the first time I played Nomad. What do we got? What site are they? I probably should have looked at that before I spawned. First floor pink apartment. Fun fact, I've been to Brazil and the favelas aren't even this nice. What the fuck? What the fuck?
That's good to know, I guess.
That's interesting to know from someone in game chat.
Found the bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse.
Game chat has the best communication, I swear. You can never get better than that. Fuck, is that? Okay, it's not. Oh, I hate these iron sights. It's not terrible, but fuck's sake, still. My camera's so far away. Why is it so far? Why don't I pick it up? No, I tried something. It did not work at all. It did not work at all. He even didn't see me when I was coming, and he got the jackal as well. He got the jackal too.
The diffuser has been secured.
That guy's actually crazy. I actually can't believe he did that. What the fuck is Zero doing? Jackal's 1 HP and the Zero just scans
No longer in your possession.
the Jackal,
Down to 1.
even though he's so low HP. Interesting.
The diffuser has been recovered.
That's a head. That is a head. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Alright. Nomad is finished. We can play normally finally. However, the downside is... Oh, there's 2 sites up here. That's why we got it twice. That makes a lot more sense now. There are 2 bomb sites here. Downside is we know they rush, and they have an Ash who has jumped in very quickly 2 times now. So this might be an interesting defense to see what they do here. Melusi's probably the best pick though. Melusi is probably the best pick here for us to at least have a
Be
chance.
ready to eliminate hostiles.
Monimon, welcome in, welcome in. Hopefully having a nice day so far. Welcome in, of course. We're doing some Siege, memeing around. What about yourself? What about yourself? Put this here,
Down to 10.
and then I'll put one on the window here. Why are you putting a Jaeger device on that window? They're just gonna shoot that. Okay. Interesting choice of placement there.
Action.
Interesting choice of placement there. It's a Blitz and someone else. Deimos. Blitz. Oh, there's 2 shields. I didn't notice that. I didn't notice both the shields. You can't flash me. I'm too far. He's gonna get close to me, I know it. Yes, burn. Burn in the fire. Guess I'll hold this. I don't know where the last guy is, though. Do we even know who the person is? No. They're pinging over here. I guess he is over here. Why is this going? What the fuck is the point of that? What the fuck is the point of that going on the hatch? So is he on the window still? Like, what's going on here? Why is it so quiet all of a sudden? Can the Capita shoot, please? So I know where you're coming from? Is he alt walking somewhere? It's planting over here? What? Is he planting or coming up the stairs? Oh, he's over here. Okay. What is this guy doing? Last aid kit. What is over there? There we go. There we go. I didn't know where the fuck that Capita was, but the ping... I was there. Is he in the corner there? But I didn't know where to shoot. But still got it. Got it in the end. Nice, nice, nice. I just got home from work. We were allowed to leave super early, which is weird. I'm a little paranoid. It's going to look bad on me, but they were the ones to say that y'all can leave, so I'm going with that. If they told you to leave early, then that's on them. They can't fault you for that. That's on them. 1.9 million renown. 1.9 million renown. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Let me up that to the graph right now. Under 100k left. We are on the final stretch. We need 99,890 renown to go. Let me update the counters. Any alpha packs? We did not get an alpha pack. I feel that that's a travesty, given the goal that I just got to. But 1.9 million renown, finally. I'll send you an invite. If you were all told that you can't be held responsible if Big Boss doesn't like it and they can't need to take up with whoever was in charge today, not for you. That's pretty much, yeah, pretty much. Tomorrow is a national holiday here, so maybe that has something to do with it. Probably. Probably. Thankfully, I sneezed in time by muting the microphone. It could be related to that. Definitely could be. Alright, I'll send you an invite, by the way.
Yeah,
Not sure
just
if you
waiting
are.
for Ubisoft Connect to load because it didn't let me. I can open it.
Gotcha.
I was trying to close Ubisoft Connect.
Gotcha. Where is the camera view? Where are the hands? Oh, fuck! I should probably. I hit it to show the renown. I hit it for the renown gains, but I should have probably brought it back. We have a new graph in the corner now as well to show how much we've got. Took me a lot of time to make that because the previous one I had was not designed for anything except for money, because it was this was technically the evade eviction-a-thon progress bar, but that was for
I'll need another.
like dollar signs and stuff. So it was actually kind of hard to reverse engineer these goals to not have the dollar signs, because it wanted to think it was for money, and it's not. Sent you another one. I was about to go on a rampage. No, the hands are still there. For now. Dun dun dun.
Oh, I gotta restart my game because I can't even invite you.
Fair enough.
Great.
While you're doing that, then I might do a quick ad break. We'll be right back. We'll do a quick ad break. We'll be right back after these short messages, of course. If you want to skip the ads, you can obviously subscribe to the Twitch channel, or you can head over to the YouTube channel, because there are no ad breaks over on the YouTube. We'll be right back after these short messages by probably something Pizza Hut related. I don't know. You'll get like a pizza ad. Let me know what ads you get. And if it's not pizza, then I'll be very disappointed. We'll be right back after this. So that's a DC 1.9 million, so he hid the camera while it updated. Yes, 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 yes. I never get pizza ads. Well, then you need to call up Jeff Bezos right now and let him know that you demand more pizza ads and less gambling and alcohol ads, because that's all that fucking Twitch gives us. Do you want to gamble? Do you want to gamble? Have you heard about gambling? There's also alcohol here, but also gambling. That's all the fucking ads people get these days. I demand pizza ads. Much better. I used to get a ton of alcohol ads. Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. I got a Fairy Max dishwasher ad. What? What? Are you gonna buy the dishwasher though? You're gonna buy the dishwasher, yeah? That's like understandable, yeah. I don't get gambling. It's normally alcohol, TAFE, or movie trailers. Yeah, TAFE is a big one right now, which is good. You know, TAFE is good, but we've got a lot of advertisements on Twitch. I guess they're targeting the demographic pretty hard.
Oh my god.
Not working for you?
Like I can't even play a game right now. Bullshit.
I get constant Plinko ads in some of my mobile games. It is annoying. I've not heard of Plinko. I've not heard of that. A few Defense Force ads. Yeah, Defense Force. You get a few of those on Twitch as well. Anything for the 18 to 25-year-old age, basically. So what's the issue you're having?
Well, guess I'm going to bed early.
You gonna jump off then?
Nothing's working. Is Discord working? Yeah, it is.
If you're gonna jump off, that's all good. Unfortunate about the game. I'll have to see if it works tomorrow. It's basically a gambling game, supposedly. Yeah. If there's one thing I hate about fucking Australia, it's the gambling ads. It's everywhere here. We pay more money in gambling than the United States pays in gambling. Think about that. 29 million Australians outspend 500 million Americans in gambling. Do you know how much money that is? It's fucking crazy. So no wonder they pester us with all the gambling ads everywhere. No fucking wonder. Maybe play a game while Rusty, see if he can fix it and jump back in. Yeah, I could probably do that. As long as you're happy to wait for an extra game, Rusty. I don't think... Oh, I'm muted. Fuck. Do you want me to play a game and then we can see if it's working after that?
Well, it doesn't even show that you're online.
Interesting. Alright. I'll play a game, and then if it's not fixed after I've finished, then not sure what to do.
Nah, to be honest, I probably should go to bed anyway. I'm feeling tired.
No worries. No worries then. We'll catch you next time. Catch you tomorrow.
Bit bullshit, but hey.
Yeah, can't be controlled, unfortunately.
Yeah, apparently not.
All right.
Have
Catch you
fun.
later, mate. All right. That is a crazy stat. It definitely is. Australia outspends the United States in gambling. That's actually crazy if you think about it. Let me actually get the official fucking... I don't want to lie, but... Australia versus USA gambling stat. Because I know it's a real thing, but I want to actually like cite where it's from. In 2017, Australia ranked first in a list of countries with the highest gambling losses worldwide, with losses of $958 per adult in Australia. So that's not the exact statistic I'm quoting, but we lose $1,000 every year, which is actually like $1,300 Australian. Countries in the Asia Pacific region feature prominently on the list, with Hong Kong, Singapore, and New Zealand featuring all in the top 5. Yikes. Yikes. What's the other one I was thinking of, though? In gambling losses per capita, Australia is the highest in the world at 958 million or billion USD in 2017. I don't know if that's billion or million. Oh, 24 billion. 24 billion. 24 billion. Yeah, so we outspend the US, which is nuts. And we also outspend them per head as well. Like, we spend more on gambling per American would spend on gambling. Which is crazy, because, like, America has Vegas. Vegas is a place that exists in the US. That alone should separate us from them. But no, it does not. It does not at all. It does not at all. Oh, come on, we got the same people. It's been like 5 minutes. How do we get the same lobby? Ginormous toes on the enemy team. How does this work? What are the chances? We are heavily invested in sports too, but the pokies are a huge issue here too. Slot machines, yep. Yep. And they have places like Vegas that's heavily focused on gambling. I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they have a whole entire state where its entire purpose is come here to gamble. The entire state? Yeah. Come here and spend all your money gambling. And we have them all still. That's mental. Actually mental.
Eliminate hostiles.
But yeah, it's a problem over here, clearly. A lot of issues with it. That's why I do not plan to get into that at all. Not for me. Fucking hate it. Because you can clearly see how many Australians get affected by that shit.
10 seconds. Down to 5 seconds.
I'll rotate here. And then let's put a deployable camera here. And then on cams. There's a block there. But the rest of it does not seem so. This is open? No, it's not. That's open though. That is open. Let me check. Not seeing anything on cameras. Guess we'll wait here and see what happens. Someone sounds like they're main stairs, because that person just died over that direction. It's probably from the Yana. I'm hearing 90 hallway. Probably should check the left side. I didn't even check the left side. Okay, there's a buck, I think that was? Yeah, it was the buck. Where did that person die from? Is that 90 hallway? I can't see on cameras. Oh, it's definitely 90 norm. Okay. Oh, what the fuck? There's a, there's a head there. I might want to rotate around. That's a fucking head. Oh,
Friendly remaining.
it's right here. Nice.
4 eliminated.
Nice, nice, nice. I didn't know where that guy was, and then I get off the camera and all I hear is just gunshots from Nutty Hallway. Kitchen. We go mirror. Easy mirror strap. Is the overlays in the bottom left accurate? I hope so. I'm not sure if they're overlaying with each other. Glance engaged. Why does he say it with such... He says it with like... such confidence. Glance engaged.
Full action.
Looked okay to me. Glad to hear. Glad to hear. Hello? Anyone delivery door? And the two owners of the last one, which was YouTube. Yeah. I'm noticing... That's a hologram. Yeah, I was noticing I only saw one of them, but I want to see if I can see all 5. Thought that was going to be a hologram. Someone's mainstairs. Wait, what the fuck? Okay. Can you, like, not do that, whoever the fuck that was? I'm gonna make a hole here. Oh, they did the same thing. Really? Okay, well I got that person. Someone else above still? What the fuck? Would have thought I killed them. They're like a buck. I got a spare mirror, but I don't know where the fuck this person is. Hearing cool vibes? I'm not hearing cool vibes. What am I hearing? What am I hearing? Oh, there's a... Okay, I'm hearing sunrise vibes. I wasn't sure if that was top cool vibe or pink bar door. I didn't expect that to be in sunrise. That did not sound like that location at all to me. I mean, there's 2 of them alive. 2v2 now. Delivery door. The mirror's open, that's not great. That's a bathroom.
Friendly, last operator standing.
Oh no, that's not great.
All friendlies were eliminated. Mission failure.
Let me see. The Princess one that had Helen on it, it's the last book you told us about. The spicy, those are 2 different books. Whatever one you were talking about the other day. The most recent one you were talking about however many pages it had been, I'm not sure. Like 5,000 pages or something. Obviously not that, but something crazy. Service and kitchen. Do I do Ram here? I think I do. However, the problem is they do vertical play pretty well, which means they counter vertical play most likely pretty well as well. So we'll give it a shot. However, we'll see if it works. I've noticed whenever you play a strat, you're really good at countering that strat as well.
Friendly drone
So this may not work out, but we'll see. We shall find out. The book that had Italian in it, I finished it by the time I went to bed, so another case of a book per day. Jesus Christ. How many books do you think you read a year? Like, surely not 365 books a year. Surely not, right?
5 seconds to insert.
It's too many books.
You found a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it. The diffuser is no longer in your possession. The diffuser has been
Where the fuck do I repel? Is it here? Okay.
You must recover the diffuser.
Do you have a library close to you? Maybe. That could be what it is. It could be what it is. Emperor Chrome, welcome in. Unfortunately, I do not, I don't want to steal content and all that kind of stuff, so I do not react to clips, but Emperor, it is nice to see you stopping by, mate. Hopefully having a nice day so far. When did you get into Siege? I'm assuming you play Siege. When did you get into the game? But unfortunately, I do not react to stuff because I don't want to steal anyone's content. I might go through the window here. I'll draw this one more time before I jump in. But it looks clear to me.
Bomb diffusion.
What the we plant? What?
Diffuser.
Can I like? Someone's above. Oh, okay, fuck. I was trying to stand on the C desk so that I could look down into side without getting C4'd. How the fuck did they get a plant down so fast? Oh my god, the rook. I wanted to vault on the C desk or the C chair so that I could watch the plant. They planted within like 30 seconds. What the fuck? Alright, we'll give that another shot. There'll be showers this time. I'm gonna go Brava. Fuck that. I've been on and off for 9 to 10 years. Nice. I've been playing since the alpha. So 10 years pretty much exactly. It's been a long time. It's been a long time.
Op 4 is reinforcing its location.
I've been playing the test servers, getting used to it, of course. Nice. The audio, it's not great in the test server. However, once they fix it, it's going to be fucking amazing. I got a preview of CGX like a few weeks before it got revealed. I was lucky enough to be invited to an NDA playtest by Ubisoft because I am a Ubisoft partner. So I was lucky enough to be invited to an NDA playlist about playtest about 3 weeks before it was officially revealed. And we got to do some custom games and holy shit, the game is amazing.
After they've had a shit. Disgusting!
The game, oh fuck, there's an elevator. The game is amazing, but unfortunately they got to work out some audio issues because people are not happy with the audio. To be fair, it is not the audio that I experienced because the audio I had in the custom games is not the audio people are playing with. So they've made some changes recently, and I think the audio is a bit bugged because it's not as good as it used to be. But I'm sure they'll fix it. But Emperor, of course, thank you much for that follow. It is very much appreciated. Hopefully the day's treating you well, of course. Not sure what part of the world you're from, but I'm from Australia, and it is a bit late here, so I do have to watch my volume, of course, because I don't want to be too loud. Let me see, Xavier as well. Welcome in, mate. Welcome in. How we doing so far, mate? Nice to see you stopping by. Hopefully all going well. And how's the day treating so far? How's the day treating so far? Heat registration seems to be completely fixed. I'm Canadian. Nice. It'd be quite early for you then, right? It'd be like 5 a.m., 6 a.m. If I'm not mistaken. A little bit early. But yeah, the audio on the test server I've heard is pretty bad. And I feel like it gives CGX a bad rap because people think, oh, this is what it's going to sound like all the time. No. The version we played, the audio was fucking crisp. It was so good. It was so fucking good. And then I feel like people have jumped on the test server and they've gone, oh, this is dog shit. Oh, this is how it's going to be forever. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't doesn't feel like it's a good representation until they fix it. They've done something to it, it's fucked it up. I'm sure they'll fix it soon. I never have read them much, but when I was a teenager and I was in my reading phase, I would read one book within 3 weeks. But I was also obsessed with one specific series back then. Didn't read a whole lot else. I have no idea how many books I would read in a year. I mean, if you're reading one book a day, I mean, you would assume 365, but that sounds like a lot. Sounds like a lot. Oh, fuck the Renown. 1,900,000 Renown, 391. Let me update the graph. We are trying to get 2 million Renown before Siege X releases on the 10th of June. And we are also trying to get the world record for the largest alpha pack opening that has ever been streamed on Twitch and YouTube. And we are getting much, much closer. We have 12 days left of the challenge. I need to earn 99,000 Renown. We're going to see if we get there in time. Do you like Dual Front? I'll get back to that in a second, actually. Nothing much. How was your day, brother? It's been good. We are trying to obviously get as much Renown as possible. We had some people on before, but had some internet issues with Siege, so I had to jump off for the night. So I'm just doing some solo instead now. And we'll see if someone else joins later on. But going pretty good. Going pretty good. Do you like Dual Front? I like Dual Front, but not for Dual Front. I loved the Siege X beta because I loved the audio rework. I love the lighting changes. I love the modernized maps. The destructible ingredients, flashbangs, fire extinguishers, beepers, all that kind of stuff, gas pipes. They're fucking cool. I like those. We'll see how those affect the meta. Weapon inspector's sick. The new self shadows, you can see your own shadow, fucking amazing. So I loved CJX beta. But Dual Front as a mode itself, I don't know. I believe it's more Call of Duty orientated. It might be more orientated for people who like, quick, fast-paced games, TDM meta kind of stuff. People who love the arcade playlist, like Free For All and Siege and all that kind of stuff. Supposedly, it's also going to attract people who play Overwatch and Marvel Rivals and all that kind of stuff. Like, it might bridge the gap from Marvel Rivals to Siege to kind of get them to play Dual Front and then get them into normal Siege after that. I don't know if that's going to work, but I loved the beta, but I loved it for all of the other reasons, if that makes sense. I didn't love it for the mode itself. I don't mind it though. I enjoyed the Dual Front mode. I quite enjoyed the games. But I more also enjoyed it because it was a preview of what the rest of the game will be at launch, if that makes sense. I'm sure I'll play it occasionally. I'm sure I'll play it whenever new content gets added. But I'm mostly just excited for 5v5 Siege. I'm mostly just excited to play the game itself. How long do I have until the next ad break? We got 27 minutes. 27 minutes. Quick drink of water, quickly. Canal. Okay. There'll be radar. I'll go thermite. See if someone else brings hard breach. Get the breach open. We'll see what happens. I didn't read anything yesterday because work and then visited Grandpa. Started a new book that I've tried to read a few times now, but have stopped for whatever reason. But now I'm committed to finishing it. I am, however, slowing down with it. Don't want to run out of books too fast. You running out of books too fast? Never. Ever. Hater, not gonna lie, it's definitely not for me. 2 headshots is not nice at all. Yeah, the HP, personally not a fan of it because muscle memory kind of gets thrown out the window. I remember when we were playing it, before it was revealed, I had to ask the devs. I was like, am I just not... Have they changed the damage? Like, why am I not getting, like, headshots? And, like, you down someone, and you have to use an entire mag to kill someone. Like, it takes 30 bullets to kill a downed person, it feels like. Obviously not actually, but, you know. It felt like you have to mag dump a downed person to kill. I asked the devs, like, is that intentional? Like, is that a bug? Just, like, that doesn't feel normal. And it took a while for me to get a response of like, oh yes, that's normal. It's just we've boosted health in this mode, basically. I was like, oh, okay, that makes more sense. But like, for the longest time, I was like, why does this feel off? Why does this feel off? Like, why is something, you know, weird? I don't know. Okay, well that worked out. I didn't actually expect the round would be over that quickly. I also didn't have diffuser, so I didn't have to go for the plant myself. Normally I got the diffuser, I didn't have it that time. You played with the Mozzie voice actor. Yes, we played with Martin Copping, of course, the voice actor for Mozzie. He actually plays Siege, he streams as well. It's fucking sick. It's fucking sick. Who would have known the voice actor actually plays the game? And knows the memes. He knows the memes. It's so fucking good. But yeah, we played with him. It was fucking sick. Unfortunately, he had some PC issues, so I believe he could only play 2 or 3 games, and then he had to dip out because his PC was not playing nicely with CGX. Not sure what the issue was, but it was good while it lasted. I haven't used them in years. I've considered going to libraries more often, but more in the sense of I'm not sure if I'll enjoy this and I'm unsure to committing to the full thing. I would then go to from a library, read like maybe half or the full book, and then if I enjoy it, go and buy its sequels from the store. Gotcha. Why am I playing Thermite? What am I doing? I guess I get the breach open from the side? What am I doing? Why am I on Thermite? I guess I just didn't swap from last round. Oh, hi there, Mozzie. Okay, we traded. That's Mozzie! We're talking about fucking Mozzie as well. Oh, Jesus. I love Martin Cobbing. Yeah, he's actually kind of nice. I didn't know he streamed until earlier this year, I think. I'm not sure if it's a recent thing or if it's, you know, it's been for a while, but it's fucking sick. I like it. It's good when the voice actors kind of like interact with the community and, you know, like understand the memes and all that kind of shit. Whereas a lot of voice actors, they've got, you know, so many projects they're working on, they don't really have time to actually play what they've created. You know what I mean? It's nice. Too busy waffling? Yeah, I was too busy waffling. I wasn't really paying attention. I traded though. That trade's fine. So Glaz in a 1v2. He knows where the dock is. Does he know where the vigil is? Let me check cameras. Reception door. A badger door run out and 5-ping. I did tell him. Both reception door, both there. Why is he pointing the wrong way? Is that Ben? Welcome in. It is nice to see you stopping by. Hopefully the day's treating you well so far, mate. How we doing? Why is he using the bearing 9? From that range, no. What am I watching? Okay, you got the dock at least. You got the dock. Props for getting the dock. Unfortunately, the vigil was a bit more better positioned. Bearing 9 iron sights. Iron sights. It's like he has never played Glaz before and just went the bearing 9 out of instinct and was like, fuck, I have not played Glaz before. I don't have any attachments on this. Coast Guard living. Oh, Coast Guard. Yuck. Yucky. But for those who are obviously watching the stream, I multi-stream on Twitch and YouTube. So if you are watching on Twitch, feel free to go check out the YouTube, and vice versa. If you're watching on YouTube, feel free to go check out the Twitch. The links will be in the chat. I've been streaming on Twitch for 5 years almost now, and I've been streaming on YouTube for about 2.5 months so far. I'm also a Ubisoft partner, so if you do want to help out the channel, use code ASSASSIN when you are making a purchase on the Ubisoft store. Helps out me, helps out the channel quite a lot. I get a nice kickback from Ubisoft whenever you make a purchase using my code, and it also means that you're taking money out of Ubisoft's pocket and you're giving the money to me instead, which you might love the sound of. So if you do want to buy a game, use code ASSASSIN. That is technically an ad, because I am a Ubisoft partner, so hashtag ad. Insert legal disclosure here. Please don't sue me, FCC. All those kind of legal jargon stuff. I got a spare Malusi. Fuck it, let's just put it here. Check cameras. Anything on cams? Not really noticing anything. Are they just doing a front door push? What's going on here? One on the stairs. Let me drop down here. You're in a lot of stuff breaking. Oh, there's a fucking person there. What the fuck? No one's up here? No one's up here? What the fuck? Another one left. And then there's someone down the hallway, I think. He turned around. What did he turn around for? Hi there. Over here. Where the fuck did he go? Okay, we got this system. I was like, where the fuck is this guy? Oh, Jesus. Stargaze, welcome in. How we doing so far? Nice to see you stopping by. Hopefully it's all going well. We got a new overlay in the top left corner to show my Renown earnings. Makes it a little bit easier to understand the progress. But hopefully you're having a nice day so far. Welcome in. Playing some Anno today on my lunch break. Nice. I'll just read force. It's fine. I didn't want him to stop. I just wanted to make the hole so that the person could hear. Wait, someone got off Bandit? Really? Wait, someone got off Bandit? Really? So I could have Bandit tricked this entire time? You're fucking joking me. I only went Malusi because we didn't have a fucking Malusi. And we already had a Bandit. God damn it. Well, that sucks. Yeah, I've not played Anno either, but I have heard a lot of good things. Very, very popular from what I've seen. I've not played it myself. Please don't pre-fire me. Ah, fuck, that kind of hides the... Bomb chaser kind of blocks the vision there. That's probably fine. But not great. There's a buck somewhere. Oh, I don't like this at all. Not a fan of that at all. Not really seeing much.
Blackbeard is on green.
Oh, what the fuck? Buck? What is Buck doing there? hello, sir. I would expect to die. Someone here? I'm also seeing the alibi ping's on green, I think that is. No. Is the breach open? How the fuck are they killing so many people? Breach is closed. Then how the fuck are they killing so many people? What are they doing? Oh, I see them, I see them. My game's lagging, what the fuck? Why is my game stuttering? Person there? Person right there? No. Why is my game stuttering? What the fuck? What is Fenrir doing? What is Fenrir doing?
Bomb diffuser activated.
Okay. What am I watching? Nah, I'm looking up this guy's stats. I need to. He's an Emerald 4. He has a 1.24 KD. What? I don't believe. I don't believe that. Oh my god. Oh, there'll be kayaks. We'll go Bravo. It's a good game if you got a short lunch break like mine, since you can pause the game. Yeah, it definitely helps. Definitely helps. You don't want to play a multiplayer game. Definitely not. Annoys me if I can't pause for a bit while I have to go do something. Yeah, you don't want to play a multiplayer game. You got to do something single player. Any good tips on how to not shoot own teammates? They keep on running in front of my barrel. For accidental TKs? Not really. I guess, you know, more situational awareness obviously helps, but there's not really a lot of things you can do. To be fair, I don't get a lot of people running in front of me. I might get one accidental TK, like, once every few weeks, maybe? Like, once every month or two? But I'm quite lucky. I don't really have it happen to me, so I don't really have to worry about it. Unfortunately, it's one of the things I'm quite lucky not to have.
Who would like to come downstairs?
Why did he add the to the end of that? What? What was that? Oh, that helped. Someone front door? Is there someone front door? Okay, well I got rid of all those. So that's what, oh, there is someone front door. There is someone front door. Fuck. I mean, I got 2 Malusis, a Fenrir, and the drone gate. So I guess I helped, but fuck. I got 3 yesterday while playing solo queue and actually shot one of my friends when we were 5 stacking. I guess it's more so... Well, that's a head. He doesn't get the head? What? I guess it's more so just like being aware. Like I would say, like don't shoot when you're near your teammates, but like I don't do that, and I don't TK accidentally. So I don't know. It's a hard one. Like normally with like playing better, you can drone better, you can aim better, you can have better recoil control, you can have better situational awareness, you can have better reaction time. But with an accidental TK, like what can you do to change that? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if there is something that you can point to and go, yes, if you had a better reaction time. Yeah, maybe a reaction time could be one of them, but it doesn't really help, I feel. So I don't know. That's kind of a hard one. Normally, I know how to improve. I know how people can, drone better. I know how people can give better callouts. I know how people can get better reaction time. But when it comes to accidental stuff, it's more kind of just comes down to luck, chance, player positioning, being in a better position, not being in a good position. There's not really a lot of things, at least I can think of, that you could change for that not to happen. Which kind of sucks, because that's not really a good way to improve, is not to have anything you can do. I don't know. There probably is a way, but I can't think of it. You want a VC with them, perhaps when you have teammates around, then talk to them about what you're doing, so they can also make sure not to get in your way too. Yeah, like obviously having a hard plan can work. You know, like if you're attacking a bottom site, you know, if you're playing vertically, you know, you have a plan that, you know, one or two of you are going to go above and you're going to play vertically. You can open the floor up or get a hatch open or something. But when it comes down to like second by second reaction times of like, oh, we're both shooting the same person and we're both aiming the same direction, and oh no, someone's in front of me. It's more just being aware that like, oh no, we might align here. Let me like take an extra second, I guess. But that kind of has to come down to like a second by second breakdown of like noticing that before it happens, I guess. Only when playing with friends, never turn on mic in game when playing solo. I would recommend it still. I would definitely recommend using a mic in game chat. If you're on console, it might not be as easy to use text chat, but even using the text chat you're on PC can help. But if you're on console, it might be a bit harder for that. I'm 100% sure I would accidentally shoot teammates all the time, because whenever I see anyone in my view, my brain gets an enemy scare. I mean, that is a real thing. That is a real thing. It definitely doesn't help if you play games that everyone is for themselves. Like if you play a lot of, for example, if you play a lot of PUBG or Call of Duty Warzone or something, and you never play with a friend, you're always soloing. You get into a mentality of like, I shoot every person I see. And then you're going to go to a team game where you're not having to do that. It can be a bit of an adjustment, but I don't know. We do have an ad break though. We do have an ad break, so thank you, Mario, for letting me know about that. We have to do one now because the next game won't be finished in time otherwise. So we'll be right back after these short messages. Of course, if you want to skip the ads, we stream on YouTube. The YouTube stream is ad break free, so you can head over there if you want to skip the ads, or you can subscribe on Twitch if you have an Amazon Prime subscription. If you've not already used the Prime sub on a streamer, then you can use that and get ad break free viewing here as well on Twitch. We'll be right back after these short messages. I'll also start queuing as well. I'll have a drink of water. Okay. And yes, if you can hear me, let me know as well, so that I know that I can continue talking to you. Otherwise, I might think that you're stuck in an ad for Pizza Hut, or gambling, or something.
Some do not know how to flush the toilet after they've had a shit. Disgusting!
Not Daku, welcome in for, thank you for the follow, welcome in of course. I'm not sure if you can hear my voice, because there is an ad break playing right now, so Mario might have to send a message for me. But welcome in, thank you much for the follow of course, hopefully the day is treating you well. And if you can hear my voice, how are we doing so far? Let me quickly scroll up, because I did miss a message before. I always hit my teammates when I don't anticipate them walking in front of me. So that does help, yeah, if you're not expecting it, 100%. I think communication does matter, because the only reason I shoot my friend is because he accidentally shot my feet, and I just flick his head with a shotgun and then never really run in front of my brother. If they're shooting you, you're not to blame. If they're the ones shooting you, all you're doing is reacting to that little hit indicator. So if they're the ones shooting you, and you're just reacting to that happening to you, you're not at fault. You're not at fault at all. If they're running in front of your view, that's different, but yeah. I'm doing good, just got home from work, nice. Not Daku, of course. Welcome in now that the ad break is finished, I think you can hear me properly now. Welcome in, of course, thank you much for that follow. When did you get into Siege? When did you start playing Siege? assuming you do play Siege, of course. Maybe you don't. But good to hear, of course. Just got on from work. Oh, okay, so you might have just got to work? One of the two. One of the two. Cafe. Okay. I might do Bravo. For that. What made you start streaming Siege, by the way? So, technically, I started streaming in 2015. It's a long story. I'll give the short story. I started streaming technically in 2015 for 3 months. I was like 15 years old. I gave up after 3 months. I technically streamed Siege for the beta. When the beta came out, I did stream the beta. But I only streamed for 3 months and I gave up, basically. I was more of a Call of Duty streamer back then. 2020, I've been streaming Siege for like 5 years. I've been playing Siege for like 5 years at that point. 2020, I had a new PC. Got a new PC in 2018. And I had previously streamed for 3 months, 5 years prior in 2015. I hoped I was at least a little bit good at Siege by that point. I had a world record at one point. In 2019, I got a world record for the fastest T-Hunt in the world, or the fastest training grounds in the world. So, a year after that, I decided to maybe give streaming a go again, give it a second shot. And Siege was the main game I was playing at that point, so I was like, fuck it, we'll give Siege a shot. Where's this guy? Okay, that didn't help. I should have held the angle. But Siege was the main game I was playing at that point. I already had a world record, so I was like, I'm a little bit good at Siege, I guess, a tiny bit good. We'll give streaming a shot, give it another chance, see how it goes, and just have some fun with it. And then I blew up, and I had a lot of success with it, and I'm still streaming 5 years later. Well, I think we are the same age, 15 and 2015. Yes, I am 25 now. I'm a fucking boomer, essentially. But yes, 25. It's a little bit easy to understand how old I am, and yet I still forget. I still forget how old I am sometimes. It's a problem. Started playing Siege about a year ago. Nice. Do you play console? Do you play PC? What kind of platform do you play on? I did start on console. What the fuck? Have I just lagged out? Am I still here? I feel like I'm... Okay, thank fuck. Thank fuck. I thought it was me. That has happened in the past. Oh no, I thought it was me. Thank God. What other FPS were you playing before Siege? So I was more of a Call of Duty person. For context, I didn't get internet until 2014. So I was mostly a single player game because I would play Call of Duty. I played GTA 5, GTA 4, GTA 3. I love the GTA series. Can't fucking wait for GTA 6. Played a lot of GTA, a lot of Call of Duty campaign modes, but I didn't have internet. So when I did get internet in 2014, loved GTA Online, played a lot of GTA Online, and then Call of Duty Advanced Warfare came out, and I got into that game, and I fucking loved Advanced Warfare, and then I started streaming Advanced Warfare. So I was more so Advanced Warfare streamer. I felt like I was pretty decent with the movement. I hated Advanced Warfare, but I mastered the fuck out of its movement. So even though I didn't like the game, I felt like I was pretty good at it, just because of the movement was so good to learn on that game. So I played a lot of Advanced Warfare, and then Black Ops 3 came out. I streamed the beta for Black Ops 3. I got really excited for Black Ops 3. I was like, this is going to be the fucking best game in the world. I streamed it. And then I got kind of bored, and it wasn't really the game I thought it'd be. Played the Siege beta, loved the Siege beta, but when the beta finished, I went back to Call of Duty, and then I don't think I was streaming by the time Siege released. So when I actually did start playing Siege more regularly once the beta finished, the beta was already finished. So, hi there, there's a person there. No more. Oh, that's my thing, fuck. That's literally mine. I don't know why I did that.
Diffuser is active.
The fuck is that person doing?
One op 4 remaining.
What the fuck is that person doing? You want to go down beside me? What? Huh? Hello? What the fuck just happened there? What the fuck just happened there? What? Oh my god. I had no idea what the fuck that was. But yeah, the beta was already finished by the time I stopped streaming, because I stopped streaming in like November or so, and Siege came out December. So, didn't align timing wise, but mostly a Call of Duty streamer, and a GTA player. And then started back to streaming in 2020 with COVID and lockdowns and all that kind of shit. Got back into streaming in 2020 and enjoyed it a lot more this time. And that's why I'm still here. Because back in 2015, when I played for 3 months on streaming on Twitch, I had the wrong mentality. I wasn't really streaming for the right kind of like reasons, I guess you could say. Like, I was like, yeah, I know people who stream. I watch people who have like 100,000 followers and 100,000 viewers. I'll be like one of those people. You know, it'll be easy. And then I just like went into it with like the wrong mindset. I wasn't growing, you know, I reached 30 followers after 3 months. I was like, no, this is in shambles. I was too focused on growth. I was too focused on grinding for viewers and wasn't really the right mindset. And then after 3 months, it wasn't really going to plan. I gave up because I was fucking 15. Came back in 2020 and I was here for completely different reasons. 2020, it was just all about just having fun with it. You know, not expecting anything to come of it, not expecting any results, not expecting, you know, anyone to actually watch. Just have fun with it and just see how it goes. And surprisingly, it actually got me the result I wanted back in 2015. Because, surprisingly, when you don't put as much emphasis on trying to force it to work, it surprisingly works. But 15-year-old me was a bit too young to understand that. Hi there. Oh, I don't like that. Fuck. Didn't think the fuse charge would actually hit me. Oh, there's another person out there. What the fuck? I didn't know there was a second person on that fucking area. Oh, Jesus. Did not see that. Started on console. Oh, jeez, how did I not see that message? Started on console. I've been streaming. I've been started playing on keyboard and mouse about a week ago. Nice. Yeah, it can be a hard kind of transition. I'm assuming you're on PC now, hopefully. It can be a hard transition. I remember it took me... I played Siege for 3 years on console, on Xbox. Swapped to PC year 3, season 1. Lion, Outbreak, Finker season. I would say it took me 3 months to learn hand placements on the keyboard. Like, W is to move forward. This button is to jump, you know what I mean? Like, it took me 3 months, I'd say, to have my hands comfortably on the keyboard and not, like, forget what to click, you know what I mean? It probably took me another 3 months to actually start feeling comfortable, and it then probably took me another 3 months to get back to where I was on console. So, all up, it was about a 6 to 9 month transition. The first 3 months is just basically making things feel natural, not forgetting where to click, and the other 6 months was actually improving, basically. So it can take a bit, can definitely take a bit of time, but it's definitely worth it. It's definitely worth it. What's one thing you want to change in Siege if you're given the chance to? Not a lot, to be fair. Not a lot. Like, obviously, you know, some people would go to, you know, ACOG changes. Some people would go to balancing changes, Jaeger, all that kind of stuff. I'm not really phased by that kind of stuff. I don't know. I mean, okay, the obvious choice for me would be to bring back OG House. But that's because I held a world record on House, and I'm biased, you know what I mean? Like, House was the fastest map to get a world record on. And I got a world record on House, because that was the fastest mode to play Training Grounds on, or T-Hunt on. So I'm a bit biased, but I would say bring back T-Hunt, Training Grounds, or House, the OG mode. If I'm not doing one of those two things though, then I don't know what the fuck I would choose. Because I don't really get bothered by a lot of the balancing changes. Like, oh yeah, they took Sledge's SMG-11 away. Oh no. Top white stairs, Ash. Never mind, she's dead. They know they took Sledge's SMG-11 away. Or, you know, like, I hated that change, but if I got one thing to change myself, I'd probably want to, like, save it for something important, I guess. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, there are changes I don't like, but I wouldn't go out of my way to make them get changed back, if that makes sense. Because if I got like a magic bullet to change one thing, I'd want to save it for the most impactful thing possible. And then I'd probably fucking waste it on like an ACOG change. But I don't know, I don't really think I would change a lot of things. Unless something major happened, I feel. Like, I quite like the state of the game. You know, it's clearly not the game I bought back in 2015. I thought this was going to be ready or not, but with multiplayer, basically. Like, I was expecting a fucking squad / hell let loose kind of style game where, you know, where everyone fucking has comms that are like really tactical and really SWAT-like. I thought it was going to be like one of those games, and then it's not at all. So the premise of the game for me has changed completely to what I thought it would be back in the alpha. But I still like the game. You know, I've played 10 years of it now these days. I've played a lot of Siege, a lot of games, and I'm still playing, of course. A lot of people complain about, you know, oh, they changed this, they changed that, this game's dog shit because they removed this. I don't really care. Like, I'm going to play it anyway. I like the direction of the game, you know. Some of the changes aren't great. Some of the changes are amazing. You know what I mean? I'm not really that phased just because of small changes and all that kind of stuff. And that's not me being a Ubisoft shill because I'm a Ubisoft partner. Like, I thought this years ago, basically. But yeah, I don't know. It's a hard decision. Really intricate answer that probably didn't deserve that convoluted of an answer, but still. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. So many people that say they'll love it if T-Hunt brought back. Oh, 100%, 100%. Got the hang out of it pretty well. It's easy as I've played comp games before. Yeah, it definitely can take a while, but it's definitely worth sticking through. There's just so much more control on the keyboard that a controller just doesn't give you. I mean, why do you think people emulate keyboard and mouse on a console? They shouldn't. It's not allowed. Ubisoft clearly doesn't like it. But it is objectively the best way to play. And as long as it is the best way to play, that's just what people are going to do, unfortunately. 1 HP? What the fuck? What the fuck? How did I survive that? So yeah, obviously moving to PC, it's just, everything just feels more refined. Like, smoother gameplay, tighter controls. You feel like you've got more control over the operator. Like, everything just matches perfectly. Hi there, Ella. So, I honestly always recommend keyboard and mouse. No one there? Oh, there is someone there! I was gonna throw a drone in the corner. There is someone there! Oh no! I was gonna throw a drone and drone it. I've returned. I forgot to take my wallet out of my bag of my partner, so I can't do the groceries. Oh no. Oh no. I was planning to get spinach, potato gratin, and a cordon bleu for dinner. I don't know how to pronounce that. But now I've got to ask my partner to do those groceries, even though they're already out doing stuff. Kind of feel bad about it. I mean, if you've forgotten your wallet, you can't help it. But I definitely get the feeling. I definitely feel the same way sometimes. Not great. Not great. Cordon bleu is like a chicken burger with ham and cheese. Oh, okay. So, yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes more sense. I was so confused. There's only a few items and not an entire week's worth of food shopping that is. Yeah, that is true. It's only small things, thankfully. Only small things. Let me check if I've missed anything in Discord. I don't believe I have. Perfect. I'm too busy waffling. I don't even notice. Did we win that game or lose that game? I wasn't even paying attention. I have no idea if we won or lost. That's how much attention I paid to that game while fucking waffling. Jesus Christ. We have earned 7,500 renown for today. Let me update the graph in the corner for the overlay goal. There we go. 1,900,975 renown and 1,075 Alex. We are getting closer. I thought Cordon Bleu was a brand. Sounds like a cooking school name. That could be. In another reality, it definitely could be. It definitely could be. It's a style of chicken/pork burger. I think I've only ever heard veal cordon bleu, but it is delicious. Veal cordon, never had it. Never had it. If you Google the name, you can see a pic. Let me see this. Probably can't show it on stream, but let me see this. Oh, so okay. It looks like when you get chicken fingers, but they're in like smaller pieces and they're biteable. Interesting. Yeah, they look like chicken fingers in a way. Like obviously not the exact same thing, but interesting. Interesting. Yeah, they've definitely got like the crumbed, what is the word for it? Like the crumbed top. I don't know what to describe that as. It's usually crumbled with a slice of ham and slice of chicken on top of the meat, all covered in crumbs like a schnitzel. That's what I'm thinking of, a schnitzel. Yes. Fucking love a schnitzel. Little schnitty. Big chicken nugget with cheese and ham inside of it. Nice. Stadium. Alright, are we staying or leaving? Let's look at stats. Let's look at stats. I don't want to play fucking Stadium. 1.7 KD, 1.7 KD, 0.6, 0.5 on our team versus a 1.1, a 2.2, a 1.7. I mean, that's a fucking even game by the looks of it. There's a 50% chance. Win rates are the same. KD's mostly the same. For fuck's sake. Give me a reason to leave and I'm going to play Stadium. God damn it. I look for one fucking reason to leave and there's no one that's abnormal. Oh. The second thing that popped up on my screen, Le Cordon Bleu, is a cooking school. Let's go. Let's go. That is crazy coincidence. That is a crazy coincidence. It's a regional thing because I'm in Southeast Asia. Yep. Gotcha. They would fit on a slice of bread easily. Sounds like it's nice to me. I think it's in France. How did I hit that drone, that camera? It looked like I didn't even hit it. Okay. Let's go here. Open that. Oh, that works, I guess. I was thinking I was just gonna shotgun it open, but you know, sure, an ash charge works as well. Alibi on the stairs. Can't really see much else. I don't want to shoot him. Is he crouched still? He's still there. Here we go. There we go. Got him in the end. Let me get the camera at the end of this hall. Oh, armory, one person armory. Put a claymore here. Drone this again. Is the person armory still? Still armory. Fuck it. Let's just open this. Fuck it. What is he doing there?
Friendly mission success.
What is he doing in the corner? Not gonna work this time. Oh god, I wasn't expecting him to be there. Literally. We could have gone for the plant, but I was like, fuck it, I want the kill. I just want this guy dead. Oh, fucking hell. My second result is a Wikipedia page of the Schmeat. The
Drone
Schmeat.
deployed. Op 4 is
I'm going to say the Netherlands and in general a big part of Western Europe are the best for weed munchy foods. We've got a doner dish called Capsalon, and I recommend everyone to Google Capsalon dish. Is it made by Capcom? He is European. Maybe not Western European, but he is European, technically. A Run Forest Run type scene. Literally. But no, I do not partake in the weed gummy kind of stuff, but if it's nice, I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it. Made by a random snack bar owner in the Netherlands. I find a lot of good shit like that is made by a local guy. Yeah, like the best fish and chip shop in Australia, it's made by this 60-year-old guy who's like worked there for 80,000 years. Like every fucking spot that has good food, it's always made by a local guy. I shouldn't have done that, fuck. I make many regrets. Like yeah, I regret that immediately. I realized immediately my fuck up, but it was too late. Oh my god. SMG 11 with a suppressor? Respect. I hate it, but respect. This is a dude who got asked by a customer to make it, and now it's nationally the dish you eat when you need some booze. Yeah, sounds about right. One random guy requested a dish, and now it's nationally the best dish. Sounds about right. Oh, this SMG-11 does not look easy to control. I think he needs a grip on it. Or a muzzle, sorry. I don't think the suppressor's the right play here, but it does sound very nice. So I do like the sound of it, at least. Usually prepared by a shop that's open till 4 in the morning for those people. What the fuck? Really? Small local places really are generally better with their family recipes being passed down the generations. Yeah, pretty much. You go to a chain restaurant, it's all about, you know, minimizing good things and maximizing profits and all that kind of shit. Make it taste only just slightly bearable, but make it cheap, and they'll come back more. But yeah, we had a really nice fish and chip shop that I used to get all my chips from. And then they shut down. So then we got to go to like a souvlaki place, and the chips aren't as nice, and they're more expensive, and the proportions are smaller, and it's like, why? I just want nice fish and chips. Why must you do this to me? For those who have not had fish and chips, Google it. You will, if you ever come to Australia or the UK or anywhere that has good cuisine and knows what fish and chips is, you will never regret it. America doesn't know anything, apparently. They don't know what a fucking fish and chips is. My condolences to those who have not experienced it. You gotta have it at least once. So fucking good.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for
Here people go out, drink some booze and party, and then have a 3 in the morning snack called the Capsulon. Horrible recoil control. Oh god. Oh, he just walked up. He just walks up. Fuck. I should have thought about that. I should have thought about that. When you think about it, all recipes sound like an accident. All recipes sound... Yeah, they probably are. I mean, who made the first recipe for anything? Like, it was probably all made by accident. And refining, you know, slowly over time. Oh my god, Mozzie, please. Mozzie, please. Oh no. What was that? Okay, the rook got it. The rook got it. Thank god. I have my own Alfredo pasta I like to make, and it's my own recipe I worked on for a few tries until it's tasty.
near a bomb. Destroy
So what you want to do is you want to sell it to a chain restaurant, because they will treat that recipe with the utmost respect. They'll dilute it 1,000 times. They'll charge more money than you. And they'll spit in it a little bit, because only they make the best food. So definitely sell it to a chain, because you would not regret it. 100%. Pin and Luffy still lurking. It is very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. Hopefully it's all going well. Never go to Australia. I don't hate the people. I just watch a lot of National Geography. That is true. Or Geographic. Yep. That is fair. As a resident of the country called Australia, I fucking hate spiders. I fucking hate snakes. And it's not a good combo for me to be in Australia. I am not a fan of anything like that. So sometimes I question why Australia, you know,
down to 5 seconds.
and why did I have to get the country with all the bad spiders? You know, why couldn't it have been another country? You know, why can't America trade? You know, why can't we trade with America? You know, they get all the bad spiders and snakes. So it's not a good combo. But thankfully, I do live in mostly a place that doesn't have too many things like that. However, I have had a funnel web spider in my mailbox. I have had a redback spider in the house. I have had a redback spider underneath my cat's placemat for a for their food. So having a redback spider underneath the mat that your cat eats food from is not a good thought for me. So that's not fun. Hi there, whoever the fuck that is. That's a lion, I think. I'm gonna leave. I don't like that. I'm not a fan of that. But yeah, I'm not a fan of spiders, you could say. Sometimes I feel like I'd rather go and touch the spider that grew wings and play this godforsaken game, but then I remember that the Force 16 exists and I feel better. Glider game. Oh, fuck. Main stairs. Glider Gaming, welcome in. It is nice to see us stopping by, of course. Do you play console? Do you play PC? What kind of platform do you play on? I do agree. Jaeger Force 16. It is a thing of magic. Unfortunate about Gaycog, but it is a thing of magic. What is going on this round? What are they doing? What are they doing? It's a 3v1 against Buck? I have no idea what the fuck is going on. Let me scroll up and re-chat. I want to go to Australia, but my arachnophobia won't allow me. I won't because I use fresh ingredients. I forgot to tell you, Sassy, that fish and chip shop we used to go to, it reopened after it got sold, but was never busy anymore. I went past it last week and the shop is closed down now. And a for rent sign is up on the shutters. What? I didn't know they reopened. Fuck. Should have told me. Spiders aren't a problem here. Unfortunately, they are not all the time. It depends on the region. But yeah, I've had a redback spider last week underneath my cat's placemat for where they eat food off. So that's not a good thought for me to think about how close it was, because my cat would probably paw the fuck out of a spider not knowing what it is. She would be like, hey, what's this thing? What's this thing? Hey, you gonna move? Haha, that's funny. I like playing with this thing. And then get fucking bitten or something. So yeah, not great. 1,901,000 renown, and we get an alpha pack. Awesome. Let me update the graph. 1,901,511. Let me update the graph. Let me update everything. There we go. Okay. We will have to do an ad break in a second because one wants to start in a couple minutes. However, I will quickly catch up on chat because I'm a little bit far behind. A little bit far behind. We've got a spider called De Volse Wolfspin. It's horrible and tends to come inside. It's not dangerous, just very scary. And you can hear it walk. Oh, fuck that. No thanks. No thanks. Sassy has had a jump scare spider on stream. Yep. Exclamation mark spider. I had a spider come down on a web in front of my eyes while streaming. Dangling in front of this keyboard right here from the roof. Not a good thought to think of. Trying to play fucking Siege and fucking spider just slowly lowers in front of the camera. I don't think you can see it on camera, but it fucking scared the shit out of me. PC just started on playing Siege like a month and change. Nice. It's a hard game to learn. A lot of operators, a lot of maps, a lot of callouts. It's very intricate compared to when it launched, but it's very rewarding. Once you learn to play Siege, it's one of the most rewarding games possible to kind of like learn. Because once you get it, if that makes sense, it's so fucking good. I hate it here. I'm enjoying my stay. Oh, I fucking hate spiders. If a spider is big enough, I would be scared enough to not be able to kill it. Sassy Google caps along dish. But what if there's a spider in it? The spiders are friendly here. I always have a wolf spider and a funnel web somewhere. What the fuck? Yeah, no thanks. No thanks at all. I had a wolf spider in my mailbox. Not a wolf spider, a funnel web spider in my mailbox. And funnel web spiders are not native to Melbourne. How the fuck did it get there? I have no idea. But it's not supposed to be in the state of Victoria, or at least not the area I'm in. But it was in my mailbox, and I think it's statistically like the most poisonous spider in Australia, or like top 3 or something. I'm not sure the exact number. It's like 1, 2, or 3, and it was in my fucking mailbox, and I didn't realize. So that's not great to think about. You next nailed the pronunciation of the wolfspin. Good job. Let's go. I fucking butcher pronunciations normally. Wolf spiders are sick, in my opinion. They're cool. If you hear them run, that's the other one. Never mind. Wolf spiders. I don't want to Google that because I'm not sure what they look like, but I don't think I want to know. I had a friend say that in Australia, kids are taught to check their shoes for spiders. Yep, you definitely are. I still have to. Yeah, I still have to. Whenever I put my shoes on, I've got to check. Because it's, yeah, well, there's a lot of funny tales that come out of Australia. You got to check for, spiders in your shoes and all that kind of stuff. We ride kangaroos to school and work. There's a lot of truth. There's a lot of lies. The shoes, it's 100% truth. 100%. Started playing when Scopus came out, played on and off, currently in my own phase. Ranked hell, no one wants to communicate, and my friends who do play Siege are way too high energy into freezer temperature IQ for me to even consider playing with. Yep, it makes sense. It makes sense. Yeah, we're gonna ad break starting in a second, so I might have to do that quickly. But the ADHD level of players who come into Siege, they always amaze me. They always amaze me from the way they play. It's fucking wild. Fucking wild. We have an ad break starting in 20 seconds. I'll have to come back to that topic soon if you want to continue about that, because otherwise you might not be hearing my voice. We'll be right back after these short messages if you want to skip the ads. The YouTube stream is ad break free. You can continue to listen to me talk over on the YouTube, or you can subscribe on Twitch with an Amazon Prime subscription. It is completely free. We'll be right back after these short messages. Is it gonna play? There we go. Okay. All right, I'll start queuing. Because by the time this ad break pops, we'll be good. It's either they don't communicate or they scream. Yeah, they're screamers. What the fuck? The screamers are so fucking weird. Or they just like blow into their mic and like cloud your fucking comms and shit. Some people are fucking idiots. Alertness, welcome in. How we doing so far? Nice to see you stopping by. No ads for me. Nice. And also for Ben as well. Nice. I usually say room temperature IQ, which is finding it in Celsius. Oh, 100%. Everything's better in Celsius. Everything's better in Celsius. No ads for me as well, of course, yes. But see, also, if you sit on outdoor furniture, you always want to check under it. Oh, yeah. You don't want to sit on like an outdoor chair. You don't want to sit down on an outdoor like couch. You got to always take the cushions off, inspect it yourself. Otherwise, you will be got, and you will regret it, because it's probably on your ass, because that's where they're going to bite if you're sitting down on a spider. Room temperature in Fahrenheit makes people sound smart. Yeah, like, room temperature Fahrenheit, it's like 60 degrees, 70 degrees. Fuck that. Celsius, 18 degrees. Deal with it. Love it. Alright, we'll probably do one more game. And then I might have to call it a night, because it is 12:40 in the morning for me right now. And I do not want to get a noise complaint, because I got a brand new neighbour, and I don't want the neighbour to not cause problems, like the last one did. Skyscraper. KDs look normal, nothing out of the ordinary. 2 people on my team with a 2 KD. We'll see how that goes, but nothing too much out of the ordinary. Nice. Outdoor public toilets and parks. Oh, you know, there's a reason I refuse to use public toilets, especially if they're not in a shopping center, because then you're gonna look for like, spiders and stuff. But even in shopping centers, no fucking public toilets. I will wait until I get home. I do not care how long it takes. I will wait until I'm home. Fuck that. Not dealing with that. Mario, you want me to get a nightmare? Maybe. I've never seen a snake in my life, and I'm happy to see it. Keep it so. I've been very lucky. The only snake I've seen was when we went to the zoo when I was like 12, and there was a miniature snake crawling across the public pavement. Now, again, how has a snake gotten onto the public pavement? I don't know. We were walking to the lion enclosure, and there's just a fucking snake on the floor, like on the footpath between enclosures. But it was like miniature, like really small. So thankfully wasn't a problem, but still a concern that there's still a snake here How did that get there? That shouldn't be there. That doesn't look right. But thankfully, it is the only snake I've ever seen. And I like to keep it that way, please. What the fuck am I hearing? Didn't hear that? Really? I can't shoot? What the fuck? That's a person.
Op 4, last stop standing.
Is the Flores gonna walk through? I see his smoke. I see the smoke from his gun barrel. He's there. Nice.
Op 4 eliminated.
Nice.
Successful.
Yes, I saw the exhaust from the gun barrel. That's crazy. The scariest thing around my house are the hornets. Other than that, it's all zoos behind glass. What the fuck? No thanks for hornets. I'll pass on that. Yikes. Fucking yikes. Generally in villa-type areas slash suburbia, etc. It's mostly the spiders around the house, letterbox, perhaps a garden, depending on what state you live in. Yeah, mostly fine stuff, but you do get the random shit that happens as well. Mycovers? I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. Mycovers. I remember, if you're happy keeping your eyes, don't Google mycover. Well, I'll add that to the list of things not to Google. Thank you very much for letting me know. I live in a state of agony. Are there spiders there as well? I can confirm, if you move to the state of agony,
For hostile action.
not only are there spiders, but there's flying spiders. They fly, they've got wings. Think of jumping spiders had a baby with birds, essentially. It's a great time. It's a great time. I've just moved to this state of fear. Oh no. Someone's gonna get nightmares. Can we vote on nuking the state with flying spiders? It is an option. It is an option. Unfortunately, that will cause a nuclear fallout, meaning you will die within the next 5 years. However, no spiders.
Probably shoot it.
So, you know, that's not too bad. Where the fuck did he go? Oh, I just hit his head. Just missed it by a split second. Oh, he just aimed at the right moment. God damn it. Don't forget the spiders are in your walls watching you sleep. That is true. That is true. They're always there. They're watching from afar. They're always there. Alright, what happened here? 1v4. I missed the trade. They've got the plant down. Smoke or mute can't really do much after that point. I would be shocked if there wasn't any spiders in the walls and roofs. Oh no, there's probably hundreds. There is legitimately probably hundreds. Like, that's not a joke. Thankfully, you'll probably never see most of them, but it's not a great feeling, I agree. I fucking hate that thought. I would just hope that most of them are non-poisonous ones. The more interesting stat for me would be how many life-threatening spiders are in each house. You know what I mean? Like, that's the stat that I'd care about. Like, is every house a habitat to at least one deadly spider? You know what I mean? That's the stat that freaks me out. Because the other ones would be like, you know, daddy long legs and a huntsman, which may not kill you, you know. But then you get the fucking funnel webs and redbacks and all that shit. That's where I start to worry. But even just any of them, I fucking hate any of them, realistically. The other drawback, in case there's spiders survive, you're gonna get spiders flying towards you at Mach 2. Yes. Yes, yes,
5
yes.
seconds to go.
I do not think it would be a great idea. But yeah, exclamation mark spider, if anyone wants to watch the clip of me streaming and getting jump scared by a spider mid stream, I was playing Rainbow Six Extraction, or when that launched. Rest in peace, Extraction. And Spider just fucking came down on a web right in the middle of me playing. Scared the fuck out of me. I thought I'd at least get a pre-fire. Oh, it's the one behind him. What? I hadn't even started shooting at that point. God damn it. God damn it. Oh, it sucks. Fun fact, scientists have found out that the mosquitoes are useless in nature, so they moved on to try and make them go extinct. They did this by introducing a weaker genetically modified type, but this worked against them. The mosquitoes got more selective, and this caused them to get stronger. Oh no. Oh no. See, that doesn't feel great, because mosquitoes love my blood. I don't know what it is. I don't even know what blood type I am, but for whatever reason, mosquitoes, if they've got a choice, will go to me first. So that's not a great thing to think of. The only spiders I keep alive are the long leg ones because they eat mosquitoes. Yeah, the daddy long legs. I used to keep them alive because they weren't that bad. And then I changed policies. We went from an accepting state to a kill state, and now no spiders survive in this household. I'm sorry. Not even the good ones. You can't see the spiders, only Sass's reaction to it, unfortunately. You're the first streamer I know that has had literal spider making a cameo on stream. Yeah. It's not a good thing to have, because it literally it scared the fuck out of me. Like, I jumped, I'm pretty sure. What is going on here? What the fuck? I'll give him a nice shot. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Oh my god. Yikes. I don't like putting spiders outside from the house because they are more likely to come back inside. Oh, you know, if you're the type of person, I know some people are like that. Like, they rehome the spider in their backyard. You know what I mean? Like, oh no, there's a spider on our coffee table. Let's rehome it to the garden outside. It's literally just going to come back inside. You know what I mean? Like, unless you drive it down the street and give it to another household for it to infest, it is going to come back inside. Like, I know some people want to, humanely, dispose of the spider so that I can't kill it. You're harming yourself. If you want to get rid of the spider, kill the spider. I'm sorry. Like, it's just going to come back inside. If you want to get rid of a spider, kill the spider. I know some people don't want to harm spiders and, it's not humane and stuff, but if you're going to have to do the same thing in a week's time, just do yourself the favor now in advance. That's my advice. Become a no spider state. That's what I'm saying. Form a government around no spiders entering your premises. I should ping that probably. That's probably pingable. Oh my god. There's a mirror there. I saw the mirror. I see the mirror in the corner. I'm gonna fucking kill this person. I'm gonna plant. You never let them know that you know where they are. You never let them know. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, no. I got off that plant because I was about to die. And I don't want someone... I don't want someone to fucking shoot me. Because they're going to defuse immediately. To be fair, I didn't know I had backup as well, but you know. I didn't know I had backup. I thought I was alone, to be fair, but yeah. Oh, Jesus. Not the squeaky toy losing air. It lost a lot of air. Oh my god, smoke, please. Oh no. He got the nade! The nade actually worked. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. It's a minor inconvenience for them. I have ADHD, I'm freaking coded. What did you do? What did you do? Let's go with Fenrir, because I want to do this little run out spot. We don't have Mozzie here, unfortunately, so I can't get help from the Mozzie drone, but I think the run out here works. I think they fall for it. A temporary setback is just a momentarily loss. I don't know who else has decided for this, but the One Piece live action is getting close to its second season. Nice, nice, nice. For those who care about One Piece, of course. I'm sure it's looking good. I don't know watch anime myself, so the One Piece in my heart is not real because I don't watch anime. Have you been working on your challenges, Sassy? That's a good question. No. No, I probably should because they expire like tomorrow. I probably should work on the challenges. I hadn't thought about that.
10 seconds left.
Alright, so we put
5 seconds to insertion.
one there. We'll put a deployable camera here.
Op 4 has located a bomb.
And let's get rid of this barricade. Let me do the run out on here.
You have been spotted by hostiles.
That kind of blends in. Like a little bit. Gotta go have a morning shift tomorrow. Enjoy the stream, everyone. Happy hunting. No worries. Ben, we appreciate you stopping by. Hope, ooh, I hear stuff. Hope it's all going well. And we appreciate you stopping by, mate. Have a good night. Have a good night. Mirror noises. I don't know why I went for the second person. I really shouldn't have done that. But it worked. It worked. Oh, they removed... Okay, I'm getting another one. I'm getting another one. They shot it. They shot it.
Spotted.
Oh my god. That didn't land the way it was supposed to. That's not great. Why did it land over there? That wasn't supposed to happen. Well, I guess we'll find out if it's still useful.
Op 4, last stop standing.
Do we know where the last person is? Are they shooting anyone? Sounds like the Frost is shooting. There we go.
Victorious. Hostiles eliminated.
GG. Oh my god. I got the kill at least. I got it in the end. They got it in the end. MVP, let's go. Let's go. Good night to everyone except for Razzie, the guy on our team. Oh, Jesus. Alright, 1,902,000 renown. 118. Let's update just the renown goal. Perfect, okay. That puts us on 8,000 renown earned for today. 9,000 renown into the green. We are 1 day ahead of schedule officially. Officially 1 day ahead of schedule, which is good to finally be. So if the challenge ends on the 10th of June, we are on track to complete it by the 9th of June. Literally 1 day ahead. Can't fucking make this shit up. But we are positive 9k renown. Earned 8k today. We need 97,000 renown to proceed. 97,000 renown, and we complete the challenge. We also get 95%. 95% complete. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, that will be it for us tonight. Of course, we are trying to get the world record for the largest Elbag opening that has ever been streamed on Twitch and YouTube. But we're also trying to get 2 million renown at the same time. 97k left. Getting close. That'll be it for us tonight, though. If you have enjoyed the streams, if you have enjoyed the content, I stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. So if you've watched and if you enjoyed the stream, make sure to follow on Twitch and YouTube, of course, if you want to see more. I stream on YouTube and Twitch every day now these days. On YouTube for the past 2.5 months, on YouTube for almost the past 5 years. We also have a Discord server, so if you are interested in joining the Discord...
Does somebody not know how to flush the toilet after they've had a shit? Disgusting!
If you are interested in joining the Discord, make sure you click the link in the chat so you can keep up to date with any announcements, any news, if you want to join for some games, or kick back, relax, and meet the people in the community, of course. And of course, thank you very much to Glider Gaming for the follow. It is very much appreciated. Hopefully you've enjoyed the spider talks, which I fucking hate. I didn't expect this to become a spider stream. But thank you much for the follow, of course. It is very much appreciated. And then finally, I am a Ubisoft partnered creator. So if you are making a purchase on the Ubisoft store, make sure that you are using code ASSASSIN when you're making a purchase through the store. Helps out me, helps out to the channel quite a bunch. I get a nice kickback from Ubisoft, and it takes money out of Ubisoft's pocket, and it gives it to me instead. The code works on any purchase from the store, does not have to be Siege related. So any DLCs, any content, any games, basically anything from the store almost. Use code ASSASSIN, helps out the channel, and it helps out me a bunch as well. You also get, you get 1 cent off. That's a nice pretty deal as well. I get a nice kickback from Ubisoft. You get a 1 cent discount. Think about it. I'm offering you a trade deal. You can save 1 cent. But that is because I am a part of the Ubisoft Creator Program. So that is technically an advertisement, hashtag ad, legal disclosures, all that kind of stuff I have to disclose, because otherwise I get sued, and I probably can't afford to get sued. Doesn't sound like a lot of fun. So that is an ad. Be aware, I guess, as if it wasn't obvious already. Anyway, I'm going to do a quick ad break because I need to look for someone to raid. We need to go have a look and see who is live on Twitch. We'll be right back after these short messages, and then we'll send a raid over to someone. We'll be right back after this. Who is streaming? Let's have a look. I see a couple people. Anyone else before I make my decision? Let me check this one as well before I make my decision. Okay, and then one more place to check. I believe I do have someone. Welcome back from the ads. I'm just making sure I've not forgotten anyone else, because there is a lot of places to check to see if I know someone live. Alright. I believe I have someone. Oh, are they ending? No, don't end. Don't end. No. Okay, no, they're not. Okay. I'm gonna fucking end stream. Okay. We're gonna go chuck a raid over to Girly Gamer, who is, of course, another Ubisoft partner. They are also from the chat as well. So we'll go send a raid over to them, see if we can hype them up and see how their day is going so far. I believe they are on some Call of Duty right now, but they also do play Siege, and they are also in the chat quite often as well. So we're going to check a raid over to them, see if we can hype them up, see how their day is going so far. We, of course, will be back tomorrow night for some more Siege. We do Siege every single night right now while I'm trying to get this world record goal. Obviously, the top left corner, as you can see, we are trying to get a world record goal to get the most amount of alpha packs opened on stream, but also 2 million renown in the next 12 days. So we stream Siege every single night right now until that happens. But we normally do variety games on the weekend, normally either variety or horror related, but those are on pause right now. Anyway, hopefully this doesn't crash my stream, but I'm going to click my ending soon screen and we'll see if this crashes the stream. I believe it did not this time. Sometimes it crashes lately, I don't know why. But that's going to be for us tonight. Hopefully you've all enjoyed the stream. Hopefully you've all enjoyed the content. And until next time, we'll catch you later. Thanks for watching.
Never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves. We won't let the world burn.